Good, what is good? What is good? Happy Tuesday, motherfuckers. I know. I don't usually do Tuesday streams, so it's very rare for me to do a stream on Tuesdays, but happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday, y'all. Happy Tuesday. It's your boy Roliver Queen. I know some of y'all just saw me a couple days ago because we did a stream on Sunday where we talked about the CB Sabolsky news. Akira Yoshida, or whatever the fuck his Japanese name is, he's going off to Japan finally to live out his dream. But I thought this was gonna be it until San Diego Comic Con. All right, because that's this weekend. So I thought that was gonna be it. But Marvel decided to drop this fucking Doomsday trailer. All right. And not only did they drop the Doomsday trailer, literally the day after, they dropped the final brand new day trailer. So Marvel hit us with a double whammy. So I said, fuck it. Let me come back on stream and talk to the people once again. Hopefully we might have a homie or two show up. If not, we just gonna rock it solo. But yeah, man. So before we get started, give people some time. So I see I got 2 people in the chat. Oh, we got 3 people in the building. So please go ahead and make yourselves known. I want to acknowledge everybody before I get started. But yeah, man, while y'all do that, boom, gonna crack open a little drinky drink because it's still the summertime. Okay, it's okay to drink during the weekday in the summertime. All right, shit. Let me enjoy my fucking summer. And I left work early. So go ahead, man. Whoever in the chat. Oh, we got one. The homie, the dog, Afro. Afro said, greetings. Shang-Chi versus Gambit. Yes, sir. We're gonna get to it. But I did have to go back and watch it again to catch that. Because I was like, yeah, I saw Shang-Chi the first time. Because I watched the trailer the first time in the car. I was in the Uber. And I was like, I missed that. I just saw Shang-Chi. Then when I watched it again when I was back home, I was like, oh shit, that's Gambit. All right. But thank you so much for popping through, brother. Yeah, come on, man. Make yourselves known. Make yourselves known in the chat before we get started. I want everybody to get nice and situated because I have a lot of thoughts. Oh, and also, please, if you wouldn't mind, hit your boy with a like, subscribe, turn notifications. And if you're watching this after, go ahead and comment. But fuck it, man. Let's not waste any more time and let's talk about this trailer. All right, talk about this trailer. All right, let's talk about this trailer. All right, it's 3 minutes in. Let's talk about this trailer. All right. So I know I've been on this channel. Saying I'm lukewarm on these movies. You know what I'm saying? I'm lukewarm. Ever since Endgame, the shit hasn't hit. And I've also been on record on this channel saying that I hated Endgame. Right? I'm on record saying that I hated Endgame. But y'all, time is a motherfucker. Because I did a little MCU rewatch a couple months ago. All right. And I finally watched Endgame and sat down and really paid attention. Endgame is some heat. I understand why people have the reverence for Endgame. All right. It took me some time, but I understand. All right. And as a result, I was a little more hyped going in to Avengers Doomsday. All right. So I'm like, oh, you know what? Okay, cool. You know, they ended on a good note. And now everybody back. And so much so, I'm actually going to go see Endgame when it comes back in theaters to get ready for Doomsday. All right. Because apparently we might see, somebody could correct me in the chat. But the understanding is that there will be some new footage that leads into Doomsday. If I'm wrong, please let me know. But I think that's the understanding. Let me know in the chat, yo. But with that said, I'm gonna go see Endgame again. And this trailer came out, so now I'm even more hyped. I'm even more hyped. All right. So the trailer, for what it was good. You know what I'm saying? And I'll be honest, I've been very loosey goosey with the MCU since Endgame. I think the movies that I've watched, Shang-Chi, I saw Deadpool, the new one, I saw Captain Marvel, I saw Captain America, of course, and I seen some of the shows here or there. Like I'm watching Daredevil loosely, but like I wasn't as connected as I was with the Infinity Saga, right? Also, my fault, I saw Black Panther. So, the level of hype I have for this compared to previous movies, the hype is still there, but it's not the same because I've been so disconnected and so much has happened, and we've had to wait so long for these movies to come out, right? You know what? WandaVision came out in 2020, I think. And then there was all these big gaps in between. And a lot of this shit, I just never went back and rewatched. Right? So while it is hype to see, all these characters mixing together, including the X-Men stuff, I'm like, it don't hit the same because the Infinity Saga, like, we didn't have to wait that long. We didn't have to wait that long between movies. So when you finally got an Avengers movie, right, it felt like the hype was there. But the hype, again, compared to this and now, especially after this trailer, it's not the same, but the hype, but it's still there, but not the same. Like the gap between the movies and COVID and everything, it kind of strained it. But for what it was good. For what this was, it was good. And for the little that I understand of the current MCU, this was good. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm happy that Thor, once again, is the one that's the focal point of this trailer. That's good to see. I love seeing that. Like, I feel like, we haven't seen much of Thor. I know people didn't like that last movie that he was in, but it kind of brings us back to the Endgame Infinity War era, right? Where it's, Thor is kind of like the guy that's, the focal point, right? So I appreciated seeing that. I appreciated the excuse me, my fault. I was about to call them the Thunderbolts. I was about to disrespect them. It was good seeing the new Avengers again. That movie was good. Look, I know it didn't make that much money in the box office, but hey, new Avengers was good. So it's good to see them in the mix again. Good to see them playing around with the X-Men. You know what I'm saying? Like, I saw that little bit with Mystique and Elena. That was fire. Right? Good to see the Fantastic Four in the mix. I didn't see that movie. Well, people liked it, right? And Black Panther. Well, my fault. Well, okay. Yes, she's Black Panther. I know. But it's good to see them back in the mix. All right. So, it seems like for this one, everybody's gonna be like scattered around and shit. But the little bits that we've seen them coming together, I'm like, all right, cool. This is what's up. And now, I hope with everybody coming back together, everything gels together more perfectly. And I'm not gonna lie, I do kind of want to go back and rewatch everything. So I think that might be my homework for the next couple months, is just to rewatch this entire multiverse saga, or whatever the fuck this saga is called. And we do have a comment here. He says, Afro says, I hope we get to T'Challa back. I hope we get T'Challa back too. I hope we get him back. Listen, I was okay with them taking their sweet ass time with the Black Panther movie. I was okay with that. And hell, initially I was okay with them killing off T'Challa. I was okay with it, right? But what I wasn't okay with after a while was just like, oh, y'all making this permanent. Y'all acting like y'all can't get nobody else to play Black Panther. After a while, that started to bother me. Because I'm like, all right, listen, and I get it. People might be tired of this, rhetoric, but like, nigga, there's been multiple Spider-Mans. There's been multiple Supermans. There's been multiple Batmans. So you telling me we can't get another T'Challa? Especially with how big of an impact T'Challa made in those movies, and of course, because of Chadwick Boseman. So I do hope we get him back. But Q, my co-host, he said something pretty important in the group chat. He said, if we do get T'Challa back, it's not happening until Secret Wars. It's not happening. So like, we gonna deal with Shuri for a little bit, but I wouldn't be surprised if after Secret Wars or during Secret Wars we get a T'Challa back, and that's gonna be our new T'Challa. So that's what people are theorizing, or that's what the streets are saying, and I think it makes sense. I think it makes sense. Don't blow your load. Don't blow your load. Like, get people anticipating for a little bit. But I do hope we get him back too. I really hope we get him back. But y'all let me know how y'all feel about the T'Challa of it all. But yeah, I want to see my boy back. It's been too long. It's been too long, right? I think I want to say this correctly. I think enough time has passed. There you go. I think enough time has passed. We still mourn him, but it's time for a new T'Challa. It's time. And also, I'm not even just saying that for the movie sense. I'm saying it for the comics as well, because it seems like because T'Challa is gone in the movies, like Marvel has done their best to devalue him. Like, we saw what happened with that Ridley run, the John Ridley run, and then we've seen everything that's happened with T'Challa since. Like, Marvel don't want to invest into T'Challa. He don't want to invest in him. Oh shit! Oh, hold up. We got somebody here in the building. Go ahead, introduce yourself to the people, dog.
What up? Give me a couple seconds to get settled. I'm just now getting in from picking my kid up. But hey, everybody, are we live or are we just pre?
We are live. We are live.
Be right back, y'all. Right, I'll be here. I'm listening.
All right. But yeah, so Q's here, y'all. But yeah, I want him back too. Enough time has passed, and yeah, man, it's time. It's 100% time. It's 100% time for him to come back. What other good things that I enjoyed about that trailer? What other good things? And y'all let me know what y'all enjoyed about that trailer too. Like, feel free to go crazy in the chat, man. Y'all were going crazy on Sunday, so feel free to go crazy here too. We're gonna do our best to answer, all the questions. So let me know what you guys think of let me know what you guys thought about the trailer, and I will do my best to answer all the comments. All right. Next up, boy, is it good to see the X-Men with the other MCU characters properly. Boy, is it good. It's so good to see. Gambit, right? Shang-Chi versus Gambit. That was fire. Fire. And I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I'm eating my own words when I say this. Boy, does Channing Tatum play a convincing Gambit, right? Like,
you're not gonna be hot, baby.
Boy, he plays a convincing Gambit. He plays a convincing ass Gambit. He did his thing in Deadpool Wolverine, and even that little bit with Shang-Chi, fire. I like
Channing Tatum, Mandela infecting everybody. I love it.
It's true though. It's true. It's fucking true. Hold on. We got the boy Tev in the building. What's good, Tev? Good to see you, dog. Thank you for popping up. He says, how's your day going? My day is all right, man. My day is all right. So it's a short day at work. So I was like, because it was a short day, I was like, let's stream early. Let's stream early. Let's talk to the people. And I know you guys got shit to do too. You can't be staying up too late. So that's why I want to come back and talk to the people. So thank you for coming through, Tev. Thank you to everybody that's here. Appreciate you. Well, what are your thoughts about that trailer, Tev? Let me know your thoughts about that trailer, dog. Let's go. Let's go. But yeah, man. Channing Tatum, bro. When we kept hearing all the talks, about Channing Tatum and being Gimp, I was like, ain't no way. This is some bullshit. There's got to be a sick troll. And also, too, this wasn't too far off of what's that movie called? 21 or 22 Jump Street. So I'm like, there's no way he can pull it off. Boy, was I wrong. Deadpool Wolverine, he proved me so wrong. Yes, he's comedic. Yes, he's funny. But the nigga can move. He can move. He got that charisma.
Is Remy Rambeau not funny?
Bro.
Is Remy Rambeau not charismatic?
Facts. And also, your X-Men knowledge is better than mine, bro. It's better than mine.
It was me it's a rhetorical question. He is. That's why I don't understand the hate. I know the hate. I know why we hate it, but like, get over it. It's cool. Yeah.
And he did a good job. He did a wonderful job. Wonderful job. Like, I kind of wish I didn't see Deadpool Wolverine on bootleg, right? I kind of wish I went to the movie theaters and experienced it in person.
Shame on you.
Yeah, listen, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm very picky with these movies. I'm very picky. Like, I'm very unless your name is Avengers, and unless your name is John Wick, and definitely unless your name is Fast and Furious, it's really hard to get me to the movie theaters. Barbie got me out the movie theater. Barbie got me out because they were showing feet. So there was no way I was gonna fucking miss Barbie. They were showing feet in Barbie. Come on now, like I had to give my dollars to that. You got feet on the big screen, of course. But all jokes aside, like I wish for Deadpool Wolverine I went and saw that in theaters, man, because Tatum did his thing.
All right.
Well, go ahead, Q. Go ahead. What are your thoughts, dog?
All right. So first off, I knew about this. I've known and seen most of the stuff in this trailer about for a year and a half now.
Mm-hmm.
That's probably the most important part. It's a good and bad thing that I realized in the last year and a half. Most of the leaks about this movie and Secret Wars, like I have a leaker, I have a source that has not been wrong since maybe Civil War.
Mm-hmm.
Like they're legit. Like when I first heard about a time heist, I think I've said this before. I was like, it's so stupid it might be true, and it was a time heist, right? Yeah, I mean, this is everything, right? This is every kid has always wanted this. Is it going to be 1-for-1 accurate? No. Is it going to be it's going to feel somewhat like unclimactic because we didn't have a slow build-up? Mm-hmm. Once again, this is what happens when you knee-jerk reaction to somebody catching a case. Right? This is what happens because I saw Taz, and shout out to Taz, good guy. His Marvel biases be fucking him up sometime, but like great guy overall. But he was saying some really outlandish shit on the timeline, and he was saying things like, you guys weren't talking about build up with Ultron, and Thanos didn't have that much build up. I'm like, well, that's bullshit, bro. That's bullshit, and you're saying that to be not performative. I'm not sure the right word is, but you're not being genuine. You're being disingenuous, right? Like he was shown at the end of Avengers, so we knew what we were going to. Mm-hmm. And Guardian of the Galaxy actually had speaking worlds, and we saw another Infinity Gem, or Jewel, whatever. So my issue is no, he wasn't. It wasn't ham-fisted. Ham-fisted over like smack in your face. Thanos is coming, but anybody that knows Marvel knew Thanos was being developed. When you start using the Tesseract and cosmic
Yeah.
cubes and things like that, the ether. So you knew what they were building to. It didn't have to be explicitly shown. And on the flip side, Ultron is not something you're supposed to build up to. Ultron should feel instant and rushed because it's AI becoming sentient. It's
Yes.
supposed to happen overnight. That's the point of the Avengers. They're supposed to show how the Avengers respond to something happening during their low moments, right? They were having a party. They were enjoying life. They won, right? They had a law, right?
Look at how it begins. Like it just begins smack dab in the middle of some shit. Like
Yeah.
it's like you open up a comic book and then boom.
And that's how
Ultron.
most good comic books are, right? Like you just kind of open up to the situation the situation at hand. So I myself have no issue with the buildup. For one, I feel like if you're being honest, this is a 20-year buildup, right? If you take away your nerdiness and just sit back and think about it, it took 20, 30 years to get this done because of legality moments, ownership moments, rights, right? So I appreciate, like, we don't get that Cyclops without James Marsden going to play Sonic, right? To get his profile back up. Like, we don't, some things had to happen to get this. I saw some on the timeline talking about, like, why is everybody acting like Channing Tatum was the Gambit this entire time? And I'm like, well, you don't know ball. He had a movie. He had a movie.
It was in development hell.
If X-Men was dropping bangers, we would have had it. But the X-Men, the Fox franchises could never be consistent. And I also go back to say, like, I'm going to get into the trailer more in depth in a few seconds, but, you know, we always talk about what we don't like and what we do want, and you don't know what you like yet, right? Because people swear to God, Wolverine Origins was bad. Outside of Deadpool,
it was all right. It was all
It was
right.
like for a movie, right? Like if I'm going to watch a Wolverine movie, I don't need to know. It doesn't have to be exactly like the the change of making Sabretooth and Logan like brothers. Cool, thematically.
You know what? Wolverine is, I'll say, Wolverine kind of like on the same level of like Supergirl, bro. It's like they're not bad. Hold on. They're not terrible movies, right? But it's something
missing.
It was something missing. You know what I'm saying? Like it could have been a Disney Plus movie.
I'm not. All right, so we haven't talked since Supergirl dropped. I don't think.
Let's save that for Sunday.
Okay.
Also, let's answer this comment real quick. RDJ's accent wasn't bad. Doom hasn't been done properly on the big screen. I would still prefer Mads Mikkelsen as Dr. Doom. So I don't know if we've like really talked about this like since the announcement, right? But I understand why everybody's kind of upset that, you know, it's RDJ and not, you know, Mikkelsen or, you know, somebody else, Romani, playing Dr. Doom. I understand. But you got to understand the situation that Marvel was in, right? Like, they had to drop Jonathan Majors. They had to drop him they didn't have to drop him, but they dropped him. Let's just put it that way. We're not going to get into the whole legality of that. They dropped him, right? So now they are without a main star in a movie. They need to do something to make them pop. They had to do something to make them pop. And unfortunately, the thing that made them pop, that had to make them pop, was bringing back RDJ randomly out of fucking Comic-Con and playing Dr. Doom. Like, I get it. I get it, but it is what it is. I don't know, Q. You got thoughts about that? All right, Q might be going through some technical difficulties. But yeah, I think Mads would have also done a great job as Dr. Doom. I think he would have done great. But it is what it is. They needed that juice. And I know y'all, just like me, when you saw Doom come on stage and then RDJ took off his mask, even if it was for a hot second, you were hype. Even if it was for a hot second, you were hype. Sorry. But Q, what do you think, bro?
I mean,
bro.
So I'm of two thoughts, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm of two thoughts. Like, I thought his voice was good. It felt like I was listening to Dr. Doom, right? That's the most important part. Also, to ask one person question about where there wasn't a good Dr. Doom yet, I don't give a fuck what nobody say. The Jessica Alba Dr. Doom was a good Dr. Doom, like for their version. Like he was everything Dr. Doom was. It just wasn't the extra ethnical stuff, right? But to the point of the question you asked, I don't think you niggas really care. I think there's a percentage of people just saying that Romani shit because he's not Romani. It's something to poke it, right? Like, how many Romani actors are there? How many Romani actors are there that could carry a big budget blockbuster? There's not many. So, like I said, so for you guys to press that button, it's like when niggas talk about like Wolverine being tall or Wonder Woman not being thick or like a traditional Amazonian. You don't really care. You just don't like those actors for whatever reason, and you want to just you want to just nitpick. And
I think I think just to shoot Afro Bale, I think it wasn't because he's Romani. I'm just talking to I know that the Romani thing was
But just I've seen people over since this has been like since this thing has been like announced. Mm-hmm. That's what their talking point is. It's the same people who say things like Tom King's is a war terror, a war criminal and shit. It's the same group of people, right? So but like I said, I like it so far, right? Like, is it going to be some sort of Tony Stark connection? 1000%. Is it going to be probably a variant? It's going to be something like that for sure. But we have to do this so we can get that Romani version of him, right? So we all know this universe is not going to look the same after Secret Wars. Don't listen to Kevin Feige. He's a liar. Obviously, he doesn't know what he's doing, right? Right. So don't listen to him because Jonathan Hickman's Secret Wars didn't change much of the comic books, but it did change a lot in the comic books. So what are you talking about, Kevin? You're just saying things, right, old man? And that's how I feel about that. So
that's a shot, bro. That's a shot, bro.
I'm just saying, bro, like Kevin, the longer he stays, bro, the sooner he packs up and goes to Star Wars, bro, the better for his legacy. Because you like Marvel as a whole. Hey, did I miss the stream the other day?
I think you did, bro. I streamed on Sunday.
Oh, so you actually did stream, okay? Because when I got there, okay. So when I got in, it was already closed. All right, cool. So I missed the topics from them, but like. Yeah, man, like, I don't know, like, this trailer, I mean, all intents and purposes, this trailer, for the most part, I hear AJ's gripes about, the Fantastic Four meeting the Wakandans and no T'Challa. Hey, man, that's the game we live in right now. You can't get T'Challa to Secret Wars, bro. You will not see Franklin Saint take up the mantle of the King of Wakanda until 2029, bro. Like, it's the most unknown, it's the most unsecretive secret there is, but he is essentially Black Panther, my nigga, unless they do a hard pivot to Adonis Hodges. And I don't think Adonis Hodges is finna get it because he's too old. So it's gonna be Desmond Idris. Just wait for it, right? It's a reason why F1 is getting a sequel. All right.
Where it's getting a sequel? I just saw that. It's getting a sequel?
Yeah.
No, it's no. Wait, hold on. Stop. Hold on. Yeah, sorry, we're gonna make a hard pivot. I just saw F1 for the first time on my flight back.
I need to watch it too, but I think they're in talk to do a sequel.
Oh my god, y'all! If y'all haven't seen F1, y'all need to see F1. That is a top 5 movie. Top 5 movie. And also, let's answer Todd's question. Do you think they made Doom basically the badass we know and love from the comics? Because I think they did.
Yeah, for sure. I don't think RDJ signs up. I don't think he signs up for anything less than that.
Yeah, no. I mean, for the little bit that I saw, that we saw in the trailer, I'm like, hold on, I think he might be onto something. And I think, yeah, like you said, RDJ not gonna bullshit this dog. Like, he knows what's at stake. He knows. Like, and I was convinced. there was a little bit of me that was just like, oh yeah, hold on, wait, is that RDJ? Like I kind of forgot for a second because the accent was so good.
Like the only issue that I have maybe it's not even really an issue. It's just what I could have had, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if anybody like I know I've talked in this pod a few times about the original plans for King Dynasty, right?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, look, man, all you guys that wanted Sam to have his moment, the shit's over with, my girl, my boys. It's over. Like Sam's not having. He might have a moment. Don't get me wrong,
Mm-hmm.
but even in the moment y'all thought he was gonna have, he failed. The whole kicker of King Dynasty was his Avenger team was going to lose.
Mm.
He was him, Shang-Chi, Wong, She-Hulk, Moon Knight. They were all going to get vaporized by Kane. And you know who was going to have to save the day in Kane Dynasty Part 2 or whatever the next one was? It was going to be Deadpool, Hugh Jackman, Tobey Maguire, Andrew Garfield, the Nicolas Cage. It was going to be all your variants from the Fox movies and a couple random variants they throw in there, right?
Mm-hmm.
That was supposed to be a thing, and Kane was gonna have the X-Men with him, right? Work like the X-Men from that universe working with him. So I just really wish I would have got that movie than this movie.
Yeah, I mean, same. Like,
I'm cool with this because this is the best balance of nostalgia and cooking with what we got in the kitchen already.
Yeah, because I still have a soft spot in my heart. I still have a soft spot in my heart for what could have been, right? Like I think, like I said, the RDJ of it all, I don't think any of us expected that, but like I wanted to see Kang. I thought they did a pretty decent job building that up, but like RDJ as Doom, unless somebody in the chat or even Q himself can convince me that there was a better choice, a better replacement, I think that was the best possible choice. And I think so far from what we got, yeah, man, it's looking like it's gonna be good. Let's see here. Oh, hold on. We got let me acknowledge my boy. Let me acknowledge my boy real quick. Grayson, my dog. Thank you for coming through, dog. Thank you so much for coming through. I'm gonna get to your comment, all right? But hold on. Tev asked a really good question, and I don't know. I kind of might wait for Q to be ready to help me answer this one. But
What's up? I'm listening. I'm just getting her TV shit up.
He said, "How do you feel about the Blade movie being canceled? Because I'm not surprised." So let's tee this up. Let's tee it up. Feige, without saying it, said that they dropped the ball and he feels like a loser for not getting that movie off the ground. So it's safe to say that it's done, right? It's not happening.
Well, technically, they said it's still being it's still being worked out. It was never definitively said it was canceled. So what my rumor guy said, right? I always use my rumor guy. The rumor that I know is that movie, the second the second season of Moon Knight and whatever special presentation they were gonna have with Elsa Bloodstone or Werewolf by Night, all of that's being repurposed as a Midnight Suns movie.
Oh, wait,
So,
hold on, yo. Hold on, y'all. We got another guest. At this point, I think it's pretty much the kickback tonight because we got Steph in the building. Go ahead, Steph. Introduce yourself to the people real quick. And since over here, come in with your quick thoughts about the Blade movie possibly being canceled. So I know I'm throwing a lot on you. So go ahead.
I was actually watching the stream, and I was waiting for y'all to bring this up. This was the bad signal for me tonight. Kevin, I'm just gonna say this. That fucking goofball Kevin Feige owes me a very long and lengthy, in detail explanation about what the fuck is going wrong. Okay. So for people who don't know, right? For people who don't understand, right? This is like the one move other than like Guardians 3, which like, obviously, there's pretext for being excited for that. Blade was really, and not to, talk shit about any of the other movies, Blade was really the only thing that I had any real interest in that they announced.
Mm-hmm.
So it was like, and it, like Mahershala, I go back and forth as to whether he's actually a good pick, but he's like undeniably like a really good actor, and he could probably make it work even if he's not like a top pick. Right? The movie itself would have probably been fine on paper with him in the role, even if he's not like an ideal pick. But this was like the one thing that I like really had like really going for me, and it's somehow the most problematic production that they had, and it is really I don't even know. I have no fucking clue what to even say. Kevin is gonna have to sit me down and like explain on a fucking like whiteboard with some Sharpies, just like detail by detail what happened, and I guarantee you I'm still not gonna be able to wrap my head around it. This is such an uncomplicated thing.
Yo,
I
really don't have to happen. Like for that to happen, no
to
bullshit,
piggyback off Steph. The worst thing about all of this is I know I've showed you guys my theory about what went wrong with Ryan Coogler's pitch about Blade, right?
Yeah.
If it's ever confirmed that Sinners was the Blade, like the center, like the Blade print. I mean, the original Blade, his original Blade pitch was the blueprint and the skeleton for Sinners. It will make this story 20 times of a bigger fumble.
Oof.
Yeah.
Because go back to that summer when we first learned about Sinners, right? It came off for those who haven't seen that TikTok that I made. It was when we got the rumor that Ryan Coogler was having a pitch meeting with Kevin Feige for Blade. It was rumored to be a period piece, right? Taken in the 1930s, right?
Oh, it wasn't a rumor. Like even if Coogler wasn't the one making it, that it was concretely a period piece. Like they started building sets for that version of the movie. Like we were about to start filming. They sold the outfits to Coogler when they wrapped it up, when they scrapped it.
Yep.
Those outfits are in Sinners.
And if you look at, and like, guess what? I don't know. I was looking at some TikToker today who was talking about certain like black folklore, and I was just like, how deep it got, because some of the stuff like Miss Annie is Annie Saturday, right? I just learned about her as a folklore today, and if that is true, right? Then this is even bigger, because guess what? I was talking to somebody on the timeline. They were like, well, if they do ever do a Blade movie, I just don't want it to be like Wesley's movie. And I'm like, well, guess what, champ?
Those Wesley
Blade.
Movies. Yeah, that's Blade.
Blade.
There's a reason why we like it. There's a reason why we like it.
It's a reason why the version of Blade that we see, the old school with no powers, that book got canceled after 10 issues. The Tomb of Dracula got canceled multiple times. There's a reason why. They had to revamp them. So, but like I told the person that I was talking to on the timeline, I'm cool with it being that 1930s, 1940s London, and he's using wooden stakes and just learning and doesn't have any powers. As long as the third or second sequel, we end up with Blade with silver and black leather, I don't care. I don't care how we get there, but the end game needs to be, he needs to look like Blade on Marvel Rivals, right? At the minimum, right? I don't care how, like, I think this entire situation was a misfire. Marshall Ali is not Eric Brooks. I'm sorry. I will never be okay with that casting, especially when John Boyega is right there.
I mean,
John Boyega looks
what?
like Eric Brooks, and he's swole, and he's actually built. Go look at John Boyega now. Go look at him now.
I don't know, bro.
He's super jacked. He looks like Blade, and he's actually a Brit. Now, granted, I know they still all our roles. That's cool. but I don't want to see an American with a bullshit London accent. I don't want to see that.
All right, you know what? So, I was gonna argue, but I was like, you know what? I didn't think Channing Tatum could be a good Gambit, but then I was proven wrong too. So I'm gonna shut the fuck up. I'm gonna shut all the way the fuck
I
up.
think John Boyega for Blade. Now, granted, have we ever seen him be that serious or that kind of like broody-ish? No, but we also didn't think Heath Ledger could do it. You
Yeah,
also didn't think didn't think RDJ. You didn't think RDJ could be a fucking good Doctor Doom, right? A lot of people when we first heard Chris Evans was going to be Steve Rogers. Nobody was on board.
Yeah.
So nobody knows until that person gets. It's different when a person cares about the character, right? Deadpool. There can never be another Deadpool because there's never going to be another Ryan Reynolds.
Thank God.
Hugh Jackman.
I think Steph could do a good job as Deadpool. I'm just saying.
As different all right.
Wait,
as Hugh
Hold up.
Jackman's.
Wait a minute. We can't move past that. What do you mean, Ro? What do you mean I could be Deadpool?
I think you could make a good Deadpool.
Oh, brother. All right.
I think you could, bro.
I apologize for interrupting. I just heard some whack shit. Never mind. Go ahead.
No, you're good. But like
what?
These characters, like people like characters like Storm and Iron Man, your Paragon characters have to have somebody of level investment into it, right? Like that's kind of why the Batman is kind of, I love the Batman, but that's why a lot of people have mixed reviews of Robert Pattinson because he's not. It doesn't seem like he's fully embraced being Batman, if that makes sense, right? Like, but you can say what you want about Gal Gadot. Gal Gadot embodied being Diana Prince.
That's my Wonder Woman.
She embodied it. Like you can say whatever about her allegiance because where she was born, right? Where she was born, what she was indoctrinated into, you can say anything about that. But when it came to what she did on the state side as Wonder Woman, she embodied what that meant, what came with being Wonder Woman. Agreed. Yeah, Henry Cavill embodied.
No, but we're not gonna stay here too long because we got a lot more comments. We got a lot more comments, so I want us to stay on.
But overall, I think this was cursed. Blade was cursed from the start. I don't think Blade isn't fit to be in an MCU proper show. I don't think because there's too many moving parts.
No,
and
I think do a Moon Knight. Give the nigga his own pocket show, and then when it's time to put him in, put him in. That's it.
This is all Scarlett Johansson's fault.
I was telling somebody.
Wait, what? What is that again?
This is all Johansson's fault. I'm telling you, man. I said this years ago, but I'm telling you right now. She put a hex. She put like a fucking witch hex on this movie's production because Mahershala stood in front of her, in front of the camera. She stood in front of him. No, he stood in front of her. Oh my God,
we're not doing this.
He stood in front of her, so you can't see her in the frame. She got mad and she called up some witches and she said, "Fuck up the production. This movie's never coming out."
I can't believe you would say that about Scarlett Johansson. I can't believe that.
No, I would.
I can't believe.
Well, that's what happened.
I thought you about to say that she was trying to take the Blade role from him. She'd be taking black women roles and shit.
All right, listen. Ghost in the Shell was amazing. Ghost in the Shell was a 10 out of 10 movie.
No,
I'm not going to say
we're not doing that. No.
Ghost in the Shell was a 10 out of 10 movie. All right.
I didn't even watch that bullshit.
10 out of 10 movie.
Don't do it. It's not good.
Yeah, y'all let me know in the chat what y'all thought about Ghost in the Shell because I thought Scarlett Johansson did a wonderful job.
Can you watch the Ghost in the? Can you like read the book or watch the show first before you rewatch that?
Sure, and I'm still gonna say Scarlett Johansson did a wonderful job.
Well, of course you're gonna do it. You're a milkman.
He is.
Yeah, but anyways, Afro has a question because we have a lot of comments here. Right, I told the chat to get active. They're active. So Afro said, I wonder if we get a version of the Ultimates after Secret Wars with Black Panther, America Chavez, Captain Marvel, and Blue Marvel. I would like that. Doesn't sound far. That doesn't sound. Oh, we might have lost Q. Damn.
I think I get what he's saying. You're not seeing Blue Marvel on the screen. You're not doing
it. Q, you got lost. But what you were saying, bro?
No, I was saying like you can give up seeing anything about Blue Marvel, bro. Like
why haven't we seen him?
It's because he's the most one. All right, I hate Blue Marvel.
And
I'm
don't
gonna tell
stay
you
too
why.
long. Stay too. But give us the answer. Why
Because
have we
I
seen
feel
him?
like because he's not a good character. Fucking not a good character. Like he's the most affirmative action character I've ever seen in my life. And I'm saying that as a black man, right? I'm saying that and y'all may get mad at me, but I
I
feel
don't
like
know him,
anybody
so I
yells
can't. I don't know. I
Yeah,
don't know anything
we don't
about
know
him.
anything about him. Like,
they only yell that name because of some of his power sets. That's it. But overall, in the Ultimate, in that one Ultimate series, bro, but that nigga sucks, right? Like just all intents
Oh,
purposes, bro. Like
then
I'm not
say less.
like
Then say
he's a
less.
poor man's icon. That's the best way to put it.
All right. Yeah. Oh,
oh,
Jesus. Okay.
He's a
All
poor man's
right.
icon.
With
oh,
that said. Okay. All right.
that's actually a good segue.
That's Hold on. We got so many fucking comments, yo.
Yeah, I just want to say this. It's like raining like hell where I am. So if I just like cut out, if I like am gone, that's why.
That's all good, bro. It's raining where I'm at too, so you all good.
And also,
Okay.
I changed my batteries in my fire alarm, but yet that bitch is still beeping and it's driving me fucking crazy.
Yo,
I
guys,
changed all
hold
of
up.
them but one, and the one that I didn't change is not the one that's beeping. It's the one that I physically changed downstairs. It's the easiest one to change, and it's still goddamn beeping.
Yo, guys,
So
if y'all people in the chat, let me give y'all some lore. I think it was like maybe 2 or 3 months ago, y'all. We were doing a live stream, and yo, Q's fire thingamajiggy was going off like crazy. It got so bad. I think it was some white nigga in the chat that went off on Q. He said, "Yo, bro." I think the way he said it sounded kind of racial, but it was also funny as fuck. It was also funny as fuck.
let me come on camera for a second. Hey, fuck you, buddy. You know what I'm saying? Fuck you, guy. You know what I'm saying? I've been insecure ever since that goddamn comment. So fuck you, buddy. You know what I'm saying? But thank you. I got it done.
Yo,
Echo your face.
He hasn't been on. He hasn't been in the chat since then. But since then, yo, Q has been so fucking paranoid.
Embarrass me, goddamn it. Cause I was fucked up by it. Like, because I'd never gotten like, all right. So at that point in time, a few people had been telling me, "Hey, man, change your shit," and I was like, "All right, shut up, though." You know what I'm saying? Don't tell me to change it, though. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I know I need to fucking change it, but hopefully I don't have a fire in the next couple of days. Thank you. Mind your fucking business. But no, I did change it. We had to change it for my daughter's birthday party, and I don't know. It's just this one beeping, and I was just like, whatever, man.
Proving that white man right. But what is it? Grayson said, "I'm gonna come clean." Going back to RDJ's and major sign of weakness / lack of confidence in the MCU itself. So I've answered this. I think Q's answered this already. So we'll save. We will refrain from this one. But Steph, you go ahead and answer this one. What are your thoughts on this, bro?
I don't disagree. I really don't. I think I don't think that they really had a choice. I don't really know if I would say that they really had an option. But I think it's really funny considering that, you know, the whole Doctor Doom of it all. Fantastic Four, you know, like it being set in its own continuity, it just kind of being a movie for the most part, and not really like being a puzzle
It was kind of
piece.
ass.
I mean, I don't know. I can't co-sign that. I haven't seen.
I'm indifferent to it.
Okay. But you know, like it being kind of what people want out of these movies when it comes to like a director just being able to do whatever, right? For the most part, at least.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, you know, stupid cracker Doctor Doom, you know, showed up at the end. But you know, like other than that, it was basically just like, you know, it was the kind of creatively free movie that people wanted, and that's the good kind of Marvel is desperate, because that's what you should be doing. But then their arch nemesis is this bullshit, and it's kind of like the bad Marvel is desperate. I just think it's funny that it happened to them in both ways. But they're not wrong. I feel like they could have just made him a Kang variant. I don't really know why we had to completely shift focus.
Yeah.
Well, like I don't know. Maybe they thought this was better.
I think they were going to eventually. I think Doom was coming. I do think Doom was coming.
Oh yeah.
Like sooner or later. But I don't know, bro. Like at this point, let's just knock out all this misogyny shit. Let's get this shit condensed so we can get some good stories again. Because
Yeah,
like
Yeah.
I don't know, like I don't know about you guys, but when I see old movies like Incredible Hulk, and I'm like, damn, y'all had the nerve to disrespect this movie, but this is the best shit. This is some of the best shit. And now, did the Hulk shine? I mean, did he say Hulk smashed more than 10 times? No, but he said it once, and that one time was powerful.
yeah.
And it's just
And
like, I don't know,
and
like,
this is gonna hopefully open the door for a proper Doctor Doom, because I don't think RDJ is gonna be the be all end all for Doom.
Well, no.
No,
No.
100%.
I saw
But like,
somebody with a really good theory that leads into, the rumor that they're repurposing Armor Wars for a revamp.
hold
The
on.
first
Oh yeah, the other thing that I was looking forward to that they fucked me on.
What?
Armor
Armor
Wars.
Wars.
Yeah.
I wanted my war.
But like I told
joint,
somebody on
and
the
then they just
timeline, bro,
didn't.
like it was never gonna work because of like COVID. And then no offense to Don Cheadle, great actor, don't get me wrong, but because they didn't rap Riri in there, or they didn't put Riri in there as well. When's the last time Don Cheadle highlighted a blockbuster or anything?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like your lead man wasn't even gonna get the traction that he needed. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then without RDJ, not even RDJ being an AI doing voice acting roles, it's gonna be the same effect that Ironheart had.
Yeah.
Right? They just threw Mephisto in that. You know what I'm saying? Just for shits and giggles. You know what I'm saying? But like it comes to that. Like we have to hit this end game point. I hate to use a pun, but we have to get here so we can get the X-Men reset. So we can get, you know, we have to get a proper reset.
Everything we want, hopefully, should come after this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Secret Wars, technically.
And then hold on, Dame disrespectful, bro. Dame disrespectful as fuck. Dame disrespectful, yo. Dave said, yo, Steve gonna snatch that shield back and call him Falcon with the quickness.
Is he
Why
wrong?
y'all gonna do that to him?
I saw somebody say that someone on the timeline was like, damn, we found out the Avengers in a rebuild right now. And then he was like, Dr. Doom catching it said Dr. Doom is catching Stormbreaker with 2 fingers and Sam running point. We're doomed. No pun intended. So I was like, damn, dog. I like, damn, bro.
Bro, I saw a reel today, and it's just some random dude coming up to Avengers. It's just like, all right, y'all. So you telling me all of you are just random niggas who are just shooting shit, and y'all expect to go against Doom?
There's like 3 of them that actually have powers. Like they're actually cooked. Like
it's done. It's over.
The funniest one was the scene from Harlem Nights, and they were like the Thunderbolts shooting at Doom, and they was like, and they got the one dude with the pistol like, don't shoot that little shit. You're not shooting that little shit. I was like, bro,
bro, they cooked. It's cooked.
It's a wrap.
Like, no, bro, Doomsday is literally gonna be them getting their asses handed to them, and then we have to tap into the multiverse.
Is that Evil Steve?
No.
You don't think so?
No, he lifted Mjolnir, like.
But technically, Hydra Steve did pick up the hammer.
Well, yeah, but that was a Hydra distributed hammer. That wasn't Mjolnir.
Oh yeah,
I'm of two minds.
He was a little too giddy to get the hammer, though, dog.
That's true.
I'm of two minds. It could be Steve, right? Our Steve, cool. You know, time shenanigans, cool. But also at the same time, like, I don't know. He seems suspect to me, dog. He seems a little suspect to me. It's almost as if he's just waiting in the cut to do some.
One of the plot points is supposed to be that Doom has it. Okay, so like, it's the teams that you know, the Wakandans, the Fantastic Four, the New Avengers, the Thunderbolts, right? The Avengers, the New Avengers, right? Doom is supposed to have his own team, right? And that was going to be some of the mutants, right? Steve and a couple other isolated characters that we haven't seen yet, right? I've heard like rumors like Ghost Rider is going to be in there. I've heard the Ghost Rider from S.H.I.E.L.D., Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and shit like that. I've heard different little stories of Doom is going to have some variants with him. It's supposed to be like a makeshift Dark Avengers kind of thing, right? The reason why he has Steve is because, you know, the saying goes, if you're on Steve Rogers' side, you're on the right side, right? And that was the whole premise of Secret Empire anyways, right? And then Dr. Doom looking like Robert Downey Jr. was going to be, looking like Tony was going to be the reason why everybody came to Doom's side. So that is the running theory. That's why I am. If I was a betting man, if I had to bet my house on it, I'm going 65 to 70%. It's 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 regular Steve, but that's a strong 35. I'm probably gonna be flip flopping back and forth on that all
Yeah,
the way to Christmas because
I think
I don't really
I think it's yeah. I'm on the same boat. Also,
because technically speaking, my bad, bro, to cut you off, but I just
mhm.
thought about it. To give Sam that moment, all of you guys are begging for him to have, it would need to be him to defeat an evil Steve.
Oh, okay.
Because
Okay.
go to
Okay.
pull if you can pull up this if you can
Okay.
get a steal if you can get a steal shot of when he got the hammer at the end of the trailer, or you go to the trailer and pause it, look at
Mm-hmm.
how he looks. I've never seen Steve Rogers that happy before.
Mm.
And on top of that, somebody else zoomed in on that same frame. There's a shadowy figure behind him, which I assume is Doom, but I don't
Dang.
know. Steve, because technically speaking, if you say Sam, if you can get Sam to beat Steve, that means he kind of
Yeah.
got a jacket. I done beat Red Hulk and I done beat Captain America. That's some good ass feats.
I mean, he looks happy. He looks happy. He
Okay,
looks.
here's the thing: is he evil, or is Doom pretending to be a good guy?
Mm.
I think Doom
That's
is
why they got to
probably.
fight each other.
I think Doom is going to present himself as a variant of Tony Stark, right? And I think that's going to be what's going to get Thor and everybody else on their side. I don't know what the fuck Thor is talking about all these people he fought with that died. I'm assuming it's going to be a lot of variants from the Fox side of things getting murdered because I don't know
Mm.
what unless he's talking about just when he was young and he was fighting with people and shit. But why the fuck would we have a reference to the BC the Avengers BC team? I don't even understand that part. If that
I
was the case, but Doctor Doom wouldn't even be around then, so it didn't make sense.
well, I think he's just talking about incursions. He's not talking about
Oh,
Doom.
just in general. Okay,
Yeah.
Yeah, like
that's what
he's
I
just
kind of
like
figured, but
he's just like the
Also,
threat of all these different like worlds colliding and we all die. That's the threat.
real quick, guys, real quick, I want to acknowledge this comment real quick. Leave my favorite Asian woman, ScarJo, alone.
We don't have
I
to go
think
back to this. We really don't.
I
Like,
know, but
I knew
I know,
when
but
I saw that in the chat that you were gonna highlight it eventually,
yeah, I
and I
saw
just
it.
want to let
yes,
you
but
know.
I just want to make sure I understand, like,
Hey, Grayson is petty as hell, bro.
what, what are you
Hey,
doing?
did y'all see what he
What are
said?
you,
Buddy hopped in the chat and traumatized Q real quick and disappeared into the shadow realm.
Ah!
Don't
That's what
worry.
happened, though. I'm gonna see if I can find that live.
I'm gonna catch you in the GTA 6 servers, bro. Don't worry, God, buddy. I'm gonna find you, all right? And you gonna run my pocket. You're gonna run your pockets, all right?
Oh shit. Oh, hold up. This video. Oh, but Emmanuel said it would be cool if it turns out that Tony was a variant of Doctor Doom. I mean,
You know
I
what?
don't like that plot, bro. Like, I don't like that whole the baby was stole and they raised a fucking Doom. I don't know. I can see too many theories like that, where the babies were switched or some shit like that. I don't want to start touch anything about Tony being adopted at all. I don't want to touch that shit, bro.
hmm. I mean,
Yeah,
also,
I like my Tony Stark with only one parent trauma. My parents
yeah,
weren't
yeah.
there. That's it.
Yeah.
You
That
muddy the
adopted
waters.
shit. It was even though Bendis's run is one of the most for me out of all that's the first Iron Man run that I actually read right. Bendis, the Riri stuff, introduction, and then anything since then. That's probably the weakest part of the entire thing. Was him having being adopted and all that shit, bro. Like I did not like that, dog. Like I know you're trying to make him stand apart from Howard Stark, but bro, it's Howard fucking Stark. That's the point. Like if you separate it from that, I don't know. I never was fond of that. I'm glad they don't ever really just bring it up instead with somebody trying to be a tryhard.
Hold on, we
in the
got I think
comics.
we got somebody new in the chat. Catherine, what is good? Thank you for coming through. Appreciate you. Welcome. What is up? Make yourself comfortable in the chat. And hold on, we got a couple good comments here. Oh, I
Nah,
mean,
it was Bendis,
oh,
I think.
hold
It was
on.
Bendis.
So
I'm pretty sure it was
this is a good question here. Tev asked a good question. Wasn't Hydra Cap super popular? So I
It was the
remember
rise of Magnet. It was the rise of Magnet at that time. Low key.
I remember when Secret Wars came out. Like I still have yet to read it, but my ear was still to the streets.
I fuck with Secret Empires. It was cool. I liked it. Well, I liked
I
everything about it. The lead up
here's my
to
thing. Here's my thing, right? I think a lot of the hate for Hydra Cap came from people. It came from MCU fans who automatically thought what happened in Secret Empire was going to happen to their beloved version of Cap.
Well,
Mhm.
I mean, like I don't want to dispute that, but like also when we're talking about Hydra Cap, I'm pretty sure the unpopular Hydra Cap was just like from the Spencer run in like 2017, where he was like pretending to be a Hydra agent.
So this is the issue. So both of you guys are kind of in the right ballpark. I remember this very, very fondly, bro. This is a very fun time to be on Twitter at the time. The issue was this: when Secret Wars, Civil, God damn it,
Secret
Civil
Empire.
War 2 was building up, right?
Oh yeah.
You had Steve, so it started with Pleasant Grove, right? When he lost his Secret Soldier serum, and that's when Sam got the shield, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's why I feel like it's Hydra Cap, because every part of this run has been adapted except that part, right? So at the end of or the beginning of Pleasant Grove, he got his Secret Soldier serum drained, whatever. Bucky didn't want the shield anymore because he had to go undercover in the moon to fucking stop the Watcher or some shit. I don't fucking know. But Bucky didn't want to do it, right? And he gave the shield to Sam, right? The next beat is that the Cosmic Cube became sentient. It became a little girl, right? And then Bucky was charged to protect her, and he put a new Thunderbolts team together. And they had like some fucking neighborhood that had all the villains in there, and they pretend they were normal people or some shit, right? If I'm not mistaken, if I'm wrong about something, somebody chime in. But then fast forward some. The Cosmic Cube girl did Bucky a favor by healing and giving Steve his youth back, right? And giving him his powers back. What we did not know at the time was that before Bucky found this little girl, Red Skull had raised her in like all intents and purposes, a hyperbolical time chamber, right? And made her a believer in Hydra, right? So when
Sounds
she
like absolute
remade
powers.
Steve, she put basically that his mom was part of like a secret Hydra organization in America, in New York, right? And then he was a believer, and he was he was an undercover Hydra agent. So Nick Spencer was on Twitter saying, "Hey, this is not a clone, this is not a variant, this is Steve Rogers, right?" This is what he kept saying for a year. And I was like, "Well, that's cool, I guess." Because I already know you're gonna chicken shit out and make this a clone or some sort. You're gonna clean it up, buddy. Yeah, you're gonna clean it up. I knew that already. And then that shit got to CNN, right? But no. It started with that. It started with Steve kicking Union Jack out of a plane. He kicked him out the plane, and he turned around and said, "Hell Hydra." And I was like, "Oh shit."
I remember that.
And I was in. I'm one of the pure Steve Rogers fans. I would defend, and I'm black. I would defend him till I'm dead. I'm blue in the face. I was fucked up when he kicked him out. I was fucked up, y'all. That shit hurt my heart to see Steve kick him out the plane like that, bro. Because if you just see Union Jack's face, he was like, "What the fuck?"
Man, listen. I wasn't even in comics like that, but just seeing the people melt down, that made me happy. I was like,
So fast forwarding, like the Civil War event was that's why I was like, I kind of needed to be Hydra Cat. And if they want to be real gangster with it, I don't even want them niggas to solve the issue until the next Captain America movie. Because if I can get Civil War 2 with Steve Evans, Chris Evans going around sabotaging things and manipulating to cause the next Civil War, mwah, mwah. We can save
Need
the
that.
MCU, y'all. We can
Need
save
that.
it.
Need that.
We can save it.
But that was the problem. Just like I can't. What movie was around during Secret Empire? I can't remember what movie. What MCU?
It was
movie
Ultron. It was Ultron, if I'm not mistaken. It was Civil War. It was Civil War.
Hold on, Secret Empire, Marvel. I'm looking this up right now. So that was
I was in my second apartment with my wife.
2017. Okay, MCU 2017.
Yeah, that's Civil War. Because I was still in Sprint when that happened. Yeah, I was in Sprint still.
Okay.
Did that Civil War, Black Panther, one of those.
So it says Guardians. I'm looking up the hold on. 2017 was okay. So the movies that came out during 2017 was Guardians, it says.
Homecoming.
So this was after Civil War.
Yeah.
Okay,
but yeah.
It was after, yeah.
Civil War 2018, 2016. Yeah. But Kev, you say Civil War was Civil War 2 was garbage, but go read it now. It's actually one of the most important readings from Marvel as of right now. Like, it caused so much shit. Like, the only thing, it was having a Minority Report type battle was smart, bro. It also goes to show that Carol Danvers is just not that girl. It also goes to show that Carol once again is just not that girl, bro. And I think the B plot with Miles was flawless. It was, you touched on everything when it came to police structuralness, when it came to dealing with black youth, without even having to talk about it. It was like Civil War 2 is one of my favorite events. Is it perfect? Hell no. But it's some good moments in that. It's some really good beats in that, bro.
I think I see why Civil War 2 was. I understand why, because one, we're not gonna just duck around the fact that shit was literally just movie synergy. That's all it was, because Civil War was around. And two, it was drawn well. It was drawn well. You know, it looked good. But I think of like a lot of the story beats, they don't. It seemed very rushed, like a lot of New Age Marvel events. It was just very rushed. And then
like the ending, they didn't land it exactly perfect.
Yeah.
The ending was the only thing, because they had to reset it somehow. That was the only bad part, because Nick was basically like, it's Steve Rogers. So if it's Steve Rogers, it's not a clone. I mean, either the new Steve Rogers is going to be a clone, or you're going to kill Steve off in general and go all in with Sam. And they caught Jack Mack, and they said, fuck it, we're not going to go all in with Sam and bring Steve back. And that's where they fucked up at. Because if you would have just let him be evil, you would have made Sam Wilson, Captain America, that much more important.
So you could have solidified him more.
Exactly. And that's why Sam Wilson, as Captain America, present day, is still treading water, because you didn't go all in. It's the same problem with Jace Fox.
Yeah.
It's just DC has the wherewithal not to play in our face and only bring them out during February.
Yeah. And then Grayson said a lot of people hated Hydra Cap / Secret War around me, mostly because they hated Spencer. Whether that's fair or not is another discussion. I don't know. I never read. I still have Secret Empire here, and I still need to like read it. So I don't have an opinion on Spencer, but I don't know. You two were around, so I don't know. What is y'all's opinions of Spencer? Because I think it's important for the conversation.
Oh, I wasn't.
Spencer's cool.
Oh, you weren't around? Okay.
No. I didn't get into. Like I said, you guys got me into comics. This was like 2021. I started like taking this shit seriously.
Oh, okay.
So for all intents purposes, like for me, like I can't really remember too many Nick Spencer books that I read, but I mean that run wasn't bad. Like I said, I am not somebody who says I don't believe in bad. I don't judge comics by bad and good. The only time I would say a book is bad when I know it's bad. You know what I mean? But like, if it's not my favorite thing, I'm not gonna say it's bad. You know what I mean? So like, I personally like Civil War, right? Civil War 2. I liked Secret Empires. I liked You know, it was some good moments like Punisher going full bad because Steve was bad, because Steve was with Hydra. Deadpool, you saw people who actually believe in Steve Rogers like turn, right? Because if you're on Steve Rogers' side, you're on the right side. And you really saw that logic get how dangerous that kind of logic is when it comes to hero worshiping and idolism. And that was the point of the story, that you should never be so invested in your heroes, standing them. It was a meta
Mm,
commentary it was a meta commentary on socialism, bro. Like, to me, but
okay, okay.
and I'm freestyling just thinking about the book now, right? Honestly, and
Yeah.
thinking, but truthfully, that's the questions he was answering in those books, because that's what put the MCU in danger, because they knew, and I think Red Skull knew. Hey, if and even the Scrolls knew this. If you can get Steve Rogers, and you know, you can say it's a meta commentary on the white savior complex thing too. I mean, whatever angle you want to go at it as, like, Steve Rogers, if he presents himself, you trust him, right? You trust his direction, you trust his leadership, you trust his planning. And that was the issue. But that was the problem with Nick's run, is because if you didn't go full fledged with Sam, it kind of it demeans everything that you've been building up.
It's like
And
you
I think
pulled the
that's
rug
what,
from under it.
yes, and I think that's what makes the run, if anything, bad because of that. Because if you landed to the point to where like Sam is claiming the shield back from this deteriorated version of, Steve. If we could have just sat with the ideal that Steve Rogers was a Hydra agent this entire time in Marvel history for at least 3 or 4 years, right?
Ooh.
And then we found out that it was a big trick from the Red Skull, it would have made it more impactful. And I think that's just the biggest issue. But
Ooh. It's like, yeah, it's like they couldn't commit because they were worried about what it could mean later down the line.
synergy, they couldn't do that
Yeah,
while the height of the MCU and leading up to Infinity War and
they
Thanos and
couldn't
all
do it.
that, they couldn't do it.
They couldn't do it.
But
Okay, I see you now. I see you now.
if you go whenever you get around to reading it, bro, read everything building up to Civil War 2, right? And read Secret Empire, and then sit with it. You weren't around at all the discourse, and you don't have any predisposed notions of Nick Spencer. Just read it for what it is, and then come back and talk to us about it,
All right, so
and then tell
so
me
so
what you think.
hold on. So all right, hold on. So Gracie, you can help me out here too. So for context, so do I start with Nick Spencer's run on what Cap?
Yes, I think it starts with Cat. You're going to start seeing trickle effects of everything in Cat. Yeah, it's in Captain. It's a lot of different books that Cat pops into, if I'm not mistaken,
Like
right?
just give
Because
me the
like
runs. Just give me the runs. Like give me the
it should
Cap.
be it's yeah, Captain, Civil War 2. Because
Uh-huh.
I think everything is self-contained in the Civil War series.
Okay, so I have
Civil War
2.
2.
I have
And then
Secret
Secret
Empire.
Empires.
All right,
And
cool. I'm
Secret
gonna read.
Empires.
All right, cool. I'm gonna
Because
start
yeah,
off with that.
because if you even think about like how he manipulated Hawkeye, Hulk, like it was Steve Rogers at his finest. But you saw Steve Rogers use his know-how for evil.
Oh, I'm in there. I'm
Or
in there.
you know what I
I'm
mean?
in
And
there.
it's like,
I'm in
and
there.
this is the height of like Batman Who Laughs, right? He's debuting Dark. This is during Dark Metals and shit like that. So it was all the rage. Dominic Toretto was evil in Fast and Furious around this time, right? It was around that time where having a heel change for your Paragon hero was
It was
kind of
big.
all the rage. Batman versus Superman. You know what I mean? Like
It, okay, now I see you. I see you.
it was all the
Okay.
rage at the time. So
Okay.
like I said, not to stay on this too long. Like I don't know why that. I don't know if I know what a good comic is. I don't know. But like that was for people who say Captain America's boring. That shit wasn't boring at all. It was balls to the wall. Like what the fuck? Up to that till he
Okay.
picked
Okay.
up. Even when he picked up the hammer, it was what the fuck. You know what I mean? Like because
Yeah,
then at that point, like oh shit, he picked up the hammer. You know what I mean? Like
I got you. I
and then
got you.
so.
Hold on. So we got another comment says there's also a piece of mercy. At the time, Marvel was becoming more boldly political in an increasingly hostile environment. Many people from specific communities took offense to that. I'm sorry, man. Like I said, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, bro. and I'm sorry if I sound wrong. I'm sorry if I sound wrong.
Oh, here we go.
I'm sorry if
There were
I
a bunch of
sound
bitches.
wrong.
I said,
Hold on. I'm sorry if I sound wrong. And I know I was only looking at that point. It was the outside looking in. It wasn't that deep for y'all to be for people to be taking that offense to it, dog. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Actually, now that we're circling the back around it, I kind of hope it's Hydra Cap in Doomsday. I kind of hope it's him.
they teased it too many times for it. Like, honestly, it's been teased too many times.
I hope it's
I
him.
don't think you tease it in game if you're not going to pay it off. It's like Chekhov gun. You teased it when he was doing the incursion, when they were still in there, they were going back in time. You teased it.
Oh, hold on.
It's only right that you pay it off now.
Time out. Hear me out. Would it be that crazy? Would it be that crazy for the nigga who was gone for so many years after Endgame? And then the nigga that died, and there's a variant of him running around. Would it be that crazy for the both of them to be doing some crazy shit together at the same time? One evil here, the other evil here. Is it that crazy?
Yes.
But is it? But does it make
I'm
good,
fucking
good
with you. It's
entertainment?
not crazy at all.
But does it not make good entertainment?
I mean, maybe. Yeah.
And also, too, is it a little boring? Oh, Steve Rogers is back. As Steve.
Also,
come on now.
To piggyback on what you're saying, if I'm Chris Evans, like, so look, what made Robert Downey Jr. come back?
$80 million.
And
okay, $80 million, but $80 million to be evil, right?
And the Russo brothers.
Chris Evans, what could inspire you the same way that you were inspired to play Captain America for 15 years? To play an evil version of it, right? What's the way to build up these heroes that you keep bitching that not getting the shine? Was Falcon and Winter Soldier was sucky. Wanda was trash. Wanda was disrespected. How do you get respect in these people's name if you don't diminish what came before? You gotta make Steve look bad. You gotta make Tony look bad.
You gotta do it. You got Steph. Hold on. Are we off though?
I think the idea that you have to diminish what came before to prop
not
up somebody else. I mean, that's what you said.
I did, but not necessarily diminish, but as in, like, you have to juxtaposition it to something like that, right? Like, if the question is we're having this impasse, especially we have two Captain Americas. This is also the reason why a lot of people have a problem with dual mantles in comics, right? Because if you have, like, if I gotta keep saying Sam Wilson Captain America, right? And then in Captain America, there's a problem. So the only way we can give Sam his just due that everybody thinks that he deserves, his movie was a flop. They say his movie was floppy, and to appease the people who want to see Chris Evans as Captain America, let's give them something else. And guess what? Captain America works best in a spy state, in a thriller spy type environment. Winter Soldier is the perfect example of that. If we can get Steve doing Winter Soldier shit across multiple MCU movies, building up to him being the big bad for the next phase or whatever, I don't know how you want to do it. But like, if the next Civil War is to stop Steve, it gives more agency to his character and him as an actor to do something different, and it gives Sam a possibility for a moment to shine as Captain America.
And again, I can't stress this enough. Why would you come back to do the same thing? Why?
Because
even if it's
necessarily diminished.
They showed up to your house with a briefcase full of $20 million in cash.
Steph, I'm going to hit you.
Listen, I understand that, like, as an actor, you have like a creative streak, and you understand that, like, you know, you got to do things that challenge you, but also the dude hasn't had like a hit since Knives Out.
Yeah.
He needs a.
But I mean, but that's the thing though. He's gonna be a hit regardless because it's Steve Rogers back on the film. So you're gonna show up either A, because it's Captain America being Captain America, or you're gonna show up the same reason we showed up in the comics. holy shit, Captain America just kicked somebody out of a goddamn plane, right? So I'm good either way.
Oh, hold on.
But
And also too, hold on. Also too. And Tev, we're gonna get to your question. I know I keep bringing it back. We're gonna get to yours, right? Also too, tell me, motherfuckers wouldn't go crazy in the movie theater if this entire time, you know, they're thinking, oh, Captain America back, he doing this, he doing that, and at the end of the movie, he kicks somebody out of a plane and he Hail Hydra. You telling me motherfuckers would not rush to the movie theater? And hold up, time out. You telling me motherfuckers would not raise a stink, get the SEO up for Marvel, and also show up to Secret Wars next year to see how it plays out? Come on now.
You're not wrong.
On top of the fact that, guess what? We have not had a proper return of the Red Skull. So what's the best way to bring the Red Skull back into prominence in a Captain America movie by saying, hey, I've had Steve Rogers as my bitch since the last Avengers movie. Like, that's the only way you can say, coming off Captain America 4, you got to do a big swing. And it has to involve Steve, Sam, and Bucky. It got to. That's the only way it's going to work. Because the last Captain America movie that was great was Steve, Bucky, Falcon, and Natasha. Now, we can't have Natasha because she's street cart. I mean, she's street food right now. But, whatever.
That's fucked up, bro. You leave my Asian woman alone.
Oh, yeah, that's a double entendre, low-key, because they probably would serve her body. Never mind. That was racist. Kind of.
Yo, that's crazy. Oh, my God. I am so lucky I am not high on the totem pole yet on comic book YouTube.
All right, we can edit that out. All right, hey, Scarlett, I love you.
God damn it,
it's a
It's a live stream. We can't edit it.
Yes, I can.
It's a Mandela effect. This never happened. If you ever said it happened, I'd lie. Say AI. Whatever.
God.
but my point is, Steph, I get you and Tev's concern, right? You don't want to damage what came before, and you don't want to piss people off. But guess what, dog? I'm sorry. We can't keep doing the same shit over and over again.
Well, I mean, I don't care if you damage it. I'm just saying, like, other people.
You gotta prepare for the next person that so when it all comes back, because guess what? Like, the Cosmic Cube has to rebuild Steve's body, right? It's a perfect time to go ahead and introduce your new Steve Rogers, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, you got to do, like, we're in a transitional period, regardless. Everybody understands, like, as much as I'm a DC fan first and foremost, so I love legacy characters, right? Yeah. So this is not me saying we got to get legacy characters out the fucking way. But I'm saying legacy characters work in comic books, right? They're not necessarily what people want to see in the movies, right? Like, unfortunately, when I go see Spider-Man, I plan on seeing the same 2 movies at least. The origin movie, however you want to do it, and then you give me Green Goblin, Dr. Octopus, one major big arch nemesis, and then you give me a new villain, right? Like Mysterio or the Scorpion. That's how I feel every Spider-Man drop should go, right? When you start doing extra shit, like bringing in multiverse characters, shit start getting wacky, right? But that's the arc for Spider-Man, and then we reboot that shit and we start all over again. Batman, you could give me the origin directly if you want to, or you could just start from fucking go, right? Or you could do what you did with the Batman. He's year 2 instead of year 1. But it should be the same arc. I should get eventually a new villain, bullshit villain, and then we get Joker, right? And then we redo it all over again. But that is the cycle of movies. And it kind of has to do that. But the MCU, if for all its purposes, they seem like they're going for it when it comes to a continuous, we're never stopping this train type of thing.
Yeah, right? But I mean, and here's the thing. If you are never going to stop the train, then fine, don't stop the train. But at least if you're not going to stop the train, give us some new shit to latch on to.
Because I feel like they fucked up they fucked up 2 different ways. Because with the Disney Plus movies was cool, but if it was me, you know how Disney, like the adolescent channels, like the teenage programming, they always have like those Disney original movies like Brink and Johnny Tsunami. I'd have been putting out bullshit Marvel content like that since we got that deal. And I say that because you would have been able to build up your roster of stock characters to use and drop in
Yeah.
different programming.
I mean,
Right?
and I said it. Well, and here's the thing: I said it before y'all came on. I think, they were doing that, but I think what hurt them, and what hurt them, and what kind of hurt me in this trailer was just like everything was so sporadic and everything was so like spread out. It's just like we're gonna be honest here. We're gonna be honest. The build to Doomsday compared to the build to Infinity War and Endgame, it's two different beasts. Like, yes, Q, you make a very good point. Yes. It took 20 years, but a lot of it was behind the scenes, right? A lot of it was behind the scenes, right? Like, we also have to be fair. It's like, not everybody's in the know like we in the know. You know what I'm saying? But the Infinity Saga, a lot of the stuff happened on screen. Like, we saw the build to that. And then also when you throw in the whole COVID of it all, when you throw in the fact that like, with the Infinity Saga, you could just sit down and watch the movies.
Exactly.
Right? You could sit down and then, but here's the thing. But now with this multiverse saga, you telling me I gotta watch this, I gotta watch this, I gotta watch this, and not even just on Disney Plus. Not even just on Disney Plus. You gotta do Disney Plus plus the movies. So I feel like as we're entertained, but like the road, I see why people fell off. You know what I'm saying? I understand why people fell off.
It's a lot of content. It's a lot of content.
It's a lot.
But also, in a crazy way, don't it feel like Wednesday Warrior shit though? Don't it feel like Wednesday Warrior shit?
Okay, hold on. Okay, yes.
So I think that's what they're trying to.
Yes, but, and we say this all the time, even when we talk about comic books, right? Disney does this thing. Disney and DC, they do this thing, right? Where they expect, the people from the movies or the TV shows to become Wednesday Warriors. And it don't really work like that, because that's why I think you've seen
it's
such
50-50.
like...
It's 50-50.
Okay, but
because
yes,
I can speak for example, like myself, I wasn't buying cape shit when I walked in the Dark Knight in 2008. I wasn't buying superhero comics. I only collected Sonic the Hedgehog. I said this story before. But coming out of that, I realized I love Batman. I forgot I love Batman. And I went to the bookstore and then I got Battle of the Cow and I've been here ever since. So it works and it doesn't work. It just depends on who you are as a consumer, right? Like there's a lot of people that's like me, like you, like Steph, right? But there's also some of the people like my homies. They like comic book shit, as in when it comes to digestible mediums. But they gotta go, they'll buy the video games, they'll buy the mobile games, they'll do those kind of things. But they're not doing comics. Is she crying?
No.
Oh, okay.
You had any business, bro?
No, she's good. I'm being paranoid. But but I said it to say that, like, I don't like that excuse, because if you like these movies, you're gonna show up. And then it's hard to compare what's going on now, 20 years into it, from the first couple movies. Because at that point, they were just trying to do something at the point. Like, they didn't even want to claim the Hulk for 15 years. And that's probably one of the best MCU put together movies there is. So it goes to show, like, it was a lot of things moving, like it's always been political shit, because Robert Downey Jr., because how they got him on board, Iron Man had to be the starting point rather than Incredible Hulk, which is stupid, because Robert Downey Jr. showed up in the post-credit scene in the Hulk. You know what I mean? Like, so it was like,
I still think
you should know what it is by now.
Yeah, but like
coming into these phases, I think anybody who's been here since Incredible Hulk should know what you're getting into when you're watching these movies by now. So guess what? I kept my Disney Plus shit because I know Marvel's content comes out. Right? Do I like all of it? No. But like, I kept my Disney Plus thing. I don't watch that and Bluey. for my kid, right? That's the reason I have Disney Plus. Bluey, my kid, and then me for whatever Marvel content comes out, be it
Yeah.
Daredevil, be it Falcon and Winter Soldier, or Black Panther, Wakanda Forever, whatever it may be. I have it for that. For movies that I may not go see, I can catch it digitally, right? That's
Yeah.
why I keep it. So I think anybody that's a fan of these, fan of this, who wants to see this movie, would have done their homework. If you chose to fall off, you were only watching this shit just to watch it to begin with, or you're not invested anymore, and that's okay too. That's your
Yeah.
prerogative. But like,
Yeah.
if your climax is hero, but you got to think about it. There's comic book collectors the same way. Once their favorite hero is no longer on that book or on that team, they don't
They
buy
be
the book
gone.
anymore. So it's the
Yeah.
same shit.
Yeah. I think the yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I think we have two different view sets on it, but like I'm also not mad at like the ones who hopped off or who felt like this might be too much
Yeah,
work
for sure,
compared to
for sure.
before. Yeah. Also, this is do you think Doctor Doom is gonna win and wipe out everyone and become God Emperor like 2015 Secret Wars? I
Yes,
don't.
Unfortunately,
100%.
they're gonna take the scene. They're gonna repurpose the scene from Kane and use it for Doom.
Oh, the
1,000%.
one with everybody clapping and shit.
Yeah, no. I'm talking about the one where Kane kills Sam and them. They're definitely repurposing that. Everybody,
Oh,
I feel like everybody on this screen is gonna die, or like 80% of them are gonna die. I have a strong feeling about that because that literally was the buildup for Kane. Whatever I think Secret Wars after Kane Dynasty still.
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah, so Kane Dynasty, Sam and his crew were going to lose. They were going to die. He was gonna have his Avengers Assemble moment and get clapped. That was the point. Because the point was the team that was gonna beat Kane was gonna be a time displaced variant team from different dimensions. It was supposed to be
Mm,
it was gonna be the nostalgia fest Avengers movie. That's what it was. And Tobey Maguire was supposed to be the leader. That was like legitimately what's gonna be happening. It was gonna be headlined by Tobey Maguire and Jonathan Majors.
okay, okay, okay,
Just
okay.
There we go.
that was Kane Dynasty in a nutshell.
I still also there's another one here. Do you think the Secret Wars reboot will also contribute to the comics during the reboot? So I talked about this a little bit on Sunday. I talked about this, so I'll just reiterate what I said
We
on
touched on it
Sunday.
before, yeah.
Yeah. So um we're not gonna stay here too long. So we all know there's a new editor in chief, Steve Wacker. Oh, hallelujah! Akira
I
Yoshira
wasn't
is
there.
going to Japan to live out his dreams. Okay.
The
Um,
white Japanese dude that lied
he's,
for 20 years.
so
I wasn't here for that. I didn't get my bars off in that, but I'm glad I
um
gotta look at what you did.
so we all know there's a new editor in chief, and we all know there's a Secret Wars is coming. I said it would make sense once Wacker sets into his role, right? And Marvel needs another pop. Why not now set the groundwork for some type of reboot? So when Secret Wars happens, you do a reboot, and
Mm-hmm.
then here is when you can really genuinely have that movie synergy, right? So if you want to move motherfuckers to LA, or have everybody start off in LA, even though I don't think you need to do that because the office is moved, cool. But I think this would be the best time to do it. So my answer is yes. Steph, what do you think?
I think this is probably the best time to do it if you're going to do it.
Mm-hmm.
There's no real, there really is no better time to do it. I think the obvious problem is that like, what does a reboot even look like?
Mm-hmm.
Right? Because like, listen, I don't hate the MCU, right? Because hate is a very, I don't know, being like 27, I feel like hating a movie is not acting my age. You know what I mean? I feel like,
Man,
I
you
don't
just
know,
made me feel
if you
old.
got hatred for a fucking movie at this point, like that's not doing anything like morally wrong. I don't know, man. Like I don't fucking I no. But there's a lot of characters I would honestly say most of them, that are absolutely not better in the MCU than they are in the books. And the amount of synergy, the amount of changing characters to be more like their movie counterparts, just for the sake of it. There's a lot of stuff that they couldn't do that they now have the license to do, right? It's much easier to just change everybody to what the movies want them to be when you just give everybody a clean slate, right? But that's the problem, is that like it sounds hyperbolic, but like Marvel upper management like genuinely do have a very insidious kind of like anti-art approach to comic books.
Oof.
Right? Where it's like DC, faults and all, they understand comic books are like a real medium and they are capable of being artful. Marvel clearly believe that comic books are just illustrated wiki pages that eventually get turned into a real medium.
That's a bar. Oh,
that's a good one.
That's a bar. Oh, cool.
Keep
going, bro. Right there.
That's the biggest problem with them. But the problem is that like they're in desperate need of a reboot, and you kind of can't really deny that. So it's like they're stuck in this middle ground where it's like the only way forward is probably the worst case scenario, but like they need to do it. I can only just hope that like Wacker is not that kind of person, and he would naturally like push back on a lot of those ideas.
Wacker knows ball, bro. Wacker knows ball.
He does. Oh,
yeah.
He did that.
Give me what's the wiki notes on him? Like, what's his background?
Matt Fraction Hawkeye. Matt Fraction Iron Man. I'm pretty sure.
Hold on, I'll look it up real quick.
He was the editor for. I know he was Matt Fraction Hawkeye. I'm pretty sure he did Matt Fraction's Iron Man too.
He got tasted, if that's the case then.
So
he's got a lot of good stuff there.
So he did JLA Avengers 2002, assistant editor. He did the 2000s JSA. He was the editor for that. Guys, he did 52. 52.
He did 52.
He was the editor for 52.
That's good.
He did
ballsy. Yep.
2018, 2014 Amazing Spider-Man. He was the editor for that. He was the editor.
That's Dan Slott run, right?
Yeah, that's the post Brand New Day stuff. Yeah.
Or I mean, honestly, that's some good shit right there. I don't know why people hate Dan Slott so much. That's some good shit right there.
So he did 2010 to 2013 Daredevil, 2010 to 2013 Hawkeye. He did 2010 to 2013 Captain Marvel. He helped co-create Miss Marvel. I think Kamala Khan. Kamala, yeah.
So he knows ball then.
Yeah.
And then also he did he was also the editor for It's Jeff.
Okay.
Yeah. So good thing is he likes to take swings. I like that. He likes to take swings.
So and the word around is that he's really good with talent. Like talent has a lot of good things to say about him. So if Marvel does do the reboot, which I think they're going to do right around Secret Wars, then Wacker is probably the best guy in charge to lead that. And I also said on stream, then if you're really trying to do the movie synergy, you want to reboot the MCU, you want to reboot the comics, this is when you double down on like, yo, this movie right here, these are the comics that we pulled from. So then you can legitimately get those MCU folk to start trickling over into the comics, which would also attribute to a boom similar to DC got right now. So,
because I think we spoke about this one time before when we were talking about the lead up to Armageddon, right? I think I'm in total agreement with both of you guys, right? I think it's like I said, what Steph said about what needs to be rebooted, right? Because not similar to New 52. I always use New 52 as kind of like a compass. What they did well was they knew what didn't need to be touched. Batman was in a great state. It's been in a great state. It didn't need to be stated. It just put Scott Snyder on there, and then he did what he did with it, right? Green Lantern was knee deep in Jeff Johns' Green Lantern. Why stop that, right? The things that needed reboots was Superman, right? Wonder Woman, and then it was certain, and they needed to like revamp the line and give like like give more genre based stuff, right? That's how you got I Vampire and Jonah Hex, and you got Omega Man, shit like that. So in my case, what heroes don't need to be touched in Marvel? I think we did like a quick dive on this one time before. We know anything Jed has had recently does need to be rebooted, right? So Moon
Yeah,
Knight's
Moon Knight is
cool.
safe.
Moon Knight safe.
Black Cat's cool. I mean, that's a minor character. Those are kind of minor characters, but like those characters are cool. They sell books, right?
Avengers.
Spider-Man, Avengers, naturally because of what's going on, right? They're getting to an end point anyways. Um, I feel like everything his Chip has said about him coming over coincides with everything with the timeline, right? We talked about how Chip has said there's going to be a post Armageddon and a pre Armageddon timeline. He keeps saying it's not a reboot. We don't reboot it, Marvel. We don't reboot it, Marvel. And I think that's the reason why they're going to do it, right? I think I said that then because you haven't done it ever in life, and
And
and in this point, your comics and your movies need a reboot.
and
It,
bro,
it
we also too like we would let's be honest. Before any of this, did we really think the MCU was going to reboot, or were they going to keep going on as usual? I never thought the MCU was going to reboot. I thought they were just going to keep trucking along. Personally,
I definitely thought they were going to reboot at some point because your characters are getting too old, right? And then people are too petty to just take a new actor, take in the role, and keep them going. Like the people are just too petty, like they're too stanny. You know what I'm saying? To just let Zac Efron be the new Tony Stark, giving him fucking harassment and shit. I'm not saying he would be a good Tony Stark. I just threw somebody out there, guys. Don't kill me.
I think
Yeah.
Um,
it would be good.
Well,
at one
he
point in
also
time, I thought Zac
died.
Efron would
Is the
be
thing.
amazing Dick Grayson at one point in time before his face got plastic. I don't.
He had an accident. Yeah,
Oh, okay, wait. I thought that
yeah.
was just like a PR thing they said to,
No, yeah, he had an accident.
justify
Yeah.
it. Okay, never
Mhm.
mind. Shout out Zach, my dog. High School Musical. Whatever. All right. My point being, I think it's just logical that I always thought they were going to do a reboot at some point because everybody's 50. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's 60, right? And then Tom Holland, they already said Tom Holland's going to be the leading guy at that point. Then Chadwick died, right? So like they had to do a reboot at some point, right? Because the people you thought was going to lead your programming for the next, you know, 10 years, they either want to do new things, they're hitting 60s and 70s. Like, Hemsworth now has MS, right? Or AC. He has
Oh
some
Yeah.
shit!
disease, right?
Yeah, I
So,
forgot.
Scarlett Johansson can only stay that thin for so long as a mother. You know what I'm saying? So, like,
Oh
it,
shit!
I'm just
Yeah.
saying. I mean, no disrespect, but I'm saying
No,
that's
no, no,
natural
no,
thing.
no,
That's
no. You're right though. You're right. You're right. Yeah.
like Jason Momoa. Like Jason Momoa did not get back into Aquaman shape. That he had a plastic suit on, right? That wasn't his muscles, and I think he didn't need it. He could have just been his natural self and been cool. But DC overthinking it. But neither here or there. But I've always thought they were going to do some sort of a reboot, at least for your major heroes, right? Because once again, Iron Man's never had a second actor. Captain America's only had two,
Mm-hmm.
right? Thor only had one, I think. Yeah, I'm not counting that shit that was on the Flash show. I mean, not Flash show. Oh, I guess it was that like Saturday morning Avengers. I don't know what the fuck. There's only like one line. Oh, it's the Hulk show he was on.
Yeah, he was in that old
Um,
Hulk show. Yeah.
yeah. So, um, but yeah, it naturally makes sense. But like I've been tooting the Marvel's going to do a reboot for damn near 3 years. Since I've been on this show, I've been
Yeah.
saying Marvel's headed to a goddamn reboot, and at all points I've been getting pushback on that from everybody at some point. But
Now.
you don't make Captain America come out of the ice in 9/11 if you're not planning on do a seismic shift.
Yeah.
Because now he's not involved with those wars. So like those old stories. Like he came out in the middle of 9/11. So now we're changing Captain America dynamic totally. So now you have to change Iron Man fundamentally. So you got to change them. You have to because they're euthanizing everybody, right?
Mm-hmm.
Remember when DC did everything, they made everybody younger, right? They slid everybody ages back. They in Batman issue 1, they said Bruce was 30, Dick was 24, Tim was 18, or no, Jason was 20 something, Tim was 18 or 17, and Damian was 12.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, that was like the page 2 of Quarter Owl's book, of Quarter Owl's run. Um, but they made everybody younger, and nobody was married anymore, right? Everybody was single. Like they didn't even let Batwoman and her and Maggie get married, and that shit had been building up in Detective Comics and Batwoman's run for damn near a decade. And
Yeah.
right when they got to the wedding, they pulled some shit like it wasn't gonna happen. The
Yeah.
same reason why Batman and Catwoman didn't get married,
Yeah.
right? Because they were trying to keep everybody ages to a certain point. Because apparently people can't get married.
Yeah.
So
But yeah,
I think
it's
naturally, like Spider-Man operates best when he's a graduate student going for his master's and or freshly graduated looking for a job, newly engaged to Mary Jane Watson. That is when he operates at his finest. Or he's a dad with one arm and Mayday Parker is Spider-Girl. It's the two best Spider-Mans there can ever be.
yeah. So yeah, it's
But
yeah.
in X-Men, naturally, there's four rivaling, like there's four fractions of X-Men fans. Your first class fans, the 90s fans, the Cocoa era, and and like yeah, and then like the MCU, I guess the Marvel people, right?
Yeah.
So you got to figure out a team, a reset team. You got to figure out a restructuring of the X-Men pathos.
Yeah.
Because that was the danger of doing Cocoa. You ran yourself into this wall. And then you made a lot of people profile bigger. So like, what is the prominent X-Men team? You don't want Wolverine on there. You don't like Cyclops. It's you have to get back to you have to reset at some point.
What about you, Steph?
Um, I don't know.
After Whacker here, bro. So like okay, let's be pre-Whacker. Did y'all think it was gonna happen? Because I didn't think it was gonna happen pre-Whacker. I didn't think it was gonna happen.
Oh,
But
in that case, no.
I think because Whacker is here and because we are so close to Secret Wars, you have to do it. You got to do it.
I think I get what you're saying. I don't know if I don't want to say they wouldn't have done it if Whacker wasn't coming in, but you definitely would get a new editor in chief if you were moving in that direction. I think that's the distinction, is that like, yeah, they probably eventually would have done it, but this is the move that you would make if you were doing it.
Yeah.
Like this is the logical time to go get a new editor, is when you've decided that you're just gonna like reboot everything. Yeah, I hope it works out. I assume, the things that sell are probably not going to be affected. What I mean?
Spider-Man staying the same, y'all.
Yeah, Spider-Man is probably staying the same.
Sorry,
Tev. But
sorry,
if
Tev.
you start seeing people like Tom, you start seeing Bidoof or anybody like that on the chopping block, that would further push the narrative that they're going to do it, because if they're getting more of that old, or whatever that guy's name is, the other editor in chief. If you're getting his guard, yeah, if you're getting his teammates out, then you're doing a full fleshing of the system, which means you're gonna have new people in those roles at that point, right? So that'll be another indicator. If you see Tom separate from Marvel at some point, or whatever reason, or he moves the image or some shit like that, that might be another tall tale of something happened. Because I mean, look at Dan. When Dan left DC is when DC started kind of turning the shit, unfortunately.
Yeah. And I said and I said this also, like, just because Whacker's coming in, it don't mean the shit is gonna change overnight. So like,
for sure,
we may just have to deal. And again, sorry, Tev, but like, we may just have to deal with like maybe another year or two of like real shitty but selling Spider-Man stories that have to come out before there's some actual change. So like, to answer the question in whole,
Teen Titans need to get
yes,
destroyed.
there is going to be I think there is going to be a reboot, but it's going to be a little bit before we see that change. 100%. 100%.
And
And
before you
like,
switch topics to answer Tav, you said Teen Titans got kind of murdered by New 52. To do the reboot, there's gonna be casualties. There's
yeah,
gonna be people who are boosted, and there're gonna be people that are casualties. And unfortunately, like for example, you didn't get Cassandra Cain for a while. You had to build up to that because they did a reboot. You know what I'm saying? So like, it's gonna be some casualties. So I mean,
yeah.
unfortunately, right? If Cyborg becomes a Justice League member, the Teen Titans have to fundamentally change at some point, right?
Yeah.
Did they handle it well? Fuck no. But they fixed it now. That's all that matters.
So and it's gonna be, it ain't gonna be easy. It ain't gonna be easy, especially if you're trying to make sure the MCU stuff and the comic stuff like they coincide. So it ain't gonna be easy, unfortunately. It's not gonna be easy. Um, but I think we spent enough time on Avengers. Personally, I think we got the gist of what we wanted to get out. So I'm only gonna give this next topic like 20 minutes, only 20. Because apparently Marvel decided, they wanted to do a double whammy with niggas and give them two things. So yeah, we got the final trailer for Spider-Man. I'm gonna be honest, this one I'm catching on bootleg. I'm catching on bootleg. Like I caught it on bootleg, so I'm probably gonna catch this one on bootleg.
We said this was a 1, 2, 3 movies classic. We said that.
We did say it was a 1, 2, 3 movies classic. Yes.
We did say that.
Unfortunately, y'all, we are not going to the movie theaters to see Brand New Day.
Well, okay, hold on. When we say we gotta understand you can't speak for everybody, right?
Yeah.
You can only speak for you, and you can only speak for me. I'm not going.
Okay, so
I'm just saying we can't speak for Q.
My fault, bro.
We are in tune, but Q wasn't there for that. Let him talk.
So normally, I have not historically enjoyed any Tom Holland solo Spider-Man movie.
Let's go! You want to hate tree
right?
like us? Let's go!
But hold on. I'll still spend my $20, and I went to go see Toby and Andrew because Andrew's my Spider-Man. So I saw that movie, and I didn't hate it. I didn't love it either. It was. Aunt May died. That was cool. I guess I don't know. Surprisingly, I am very, 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 very excited for this movie. Unfortunately, so I have heard really, really good things about this movie. So I'm not here to tell you guys to go see it, but I do think if you are invested in Tom Holland, Zendaya, and Ned, you might be in tears by the end of this movie.
Oh shit!
I've heard rumors that something that a lot of people have been expecting to happen since we realized that, who Ned is, technically in comics, you know what I'm saying? That the seeds for that are sowed firmly. There's a lot of payoff. There's a lot of like bust your nut shit. Oh, that's Spider-Man 1630. You know what I'm saying? Or some shit like that, right? Like it's a lot of moments like that. I like this Peter Parker that's desperate. I like a Peter Parker that's lonely. I like a Peter Parker that doesn't. At this point, I can't even be Peter Parker. Only thing I can be is Spider-Man. Also, I'm interested in this movie because I believe this is how you get. Unfortunately, this is your payoff to X-Men. This is your role to the mutant saga right here. If you care about the X-Men, if you're invested in that movie, I believe this is the movie you have to start. This is the movie you have to watch, pay attention to.
Who did who? I heard that.
It was me. Because as much as I hate the ideal that she's Jean Grey. I mean, I was holding out hope that she wasn't, and that she was the Punisher's, like the redhead Punisher chick. I was holding out hope, but because she's in Secret Wars confirmed, it's only one reason why she would be in Secret Wars and she's in this movie. It's because she's Jean fucking Grey, and she's the right age for it. If you're not going to do an older Jean and you're gonna make her part of the main cast, she's fucking Jean. I hate it. Spoiler alert! If you didn't fucking know already, that's why on her poster it's a bitch in a shadow. It's a hoodie in a shadow. It's all the fuck it is. I do believe it's not. th- This is your road to mutants. This is your road to mutants right here, right?
Okay.
I think that's why this movie is important. The same reason why Captain America 4 was important, because the mention of antimanium, right?
Mhm.
Um, um, I'm interested to see it because of some of the dynamic choices that Daniel Creighton is trying to do. Um, I saw I saw something on YouTube, or maybe it was TikTok, but like some of the back behind the scenes shit. They're doing some interesting POVs with Peter's fight scenes. And I think I think you're gonna get some of the best choreography. The one thing I will say
Final
about these
fucking lead.
Spider-Man, but I will say about Tom's trilogy is that his choreography's been good in all of them. The only
They've
one that
gotten
had
better.
weak,
They've gotten better over the years.
yeah,
It's
for
like a
sure.
progression. It's a
Well, I don't know,
progression.
maybe because they're different battles, right? I'd never
Yeah.
seen Vulture. You know what I mean? So like live action. So I'm personally a big fan of the Mysterio thing. I didn't like the Mysterio storyline, but I like they got Quentin Beck right, if that makes sense, right? Like in the sense of how he fights, right? And I think it was a good usage of new technology with droids, and that's how he was in Spider-Man animated series, right? So I'm prone to
Wait,
enjoy that, but that's the only thing in Spider-Man Far From Home, whatever the second one is, the one that led to him forgetting his identity. That one. Uh,
time out real quick. I saw something in the trailer.
which one?
Okay, so so he
And I
called the
think this has
nigga.
a
Wait, hold on.
connection to Daredevil too.
He called the nigga Scorpion, right, or Vulture?
No,
Scorpion.
it's Scorpion. It's Scorpion confirmed, man. It's Scorpion legit. It's Scorpion.
Scorpion legit. Okay, because
Yeah.
the nigga said, "Oh, you think I'm Scorpion?"
Yeah, I mean he's being possessed.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
all right.
Probably.
so I think so I don't know, because at first I thought this was going to be Spider Queen, right? I thought they were going to do a makeshift Spider Island movie, which I love that event. But everything I'm hearing and just how the story goes is supposed to be kind of like it's Jean,
Wait,
but
hold on.
I'm
Time out real quick. You know, I just realized, bro. Like as
mm.
this stream went on, you got darker and darker. It's almost as if like we're talking to somebody who should not be seen right now.
It's
It's like
because it's getting dark in my garage.
what the fuck, bro? It's just like, and then it doesn't help that when you talk about the things I've heard, the leakers, it's like, damn, nigga, like what the fuck you into?
Oh, but yeah,
What?
man. Yeah, man. I think you're seeing the groundworks of the what's the mutant group that hunts the government agency that hunts the mutants. You're seeing the groundworks for that. You're gonna see a feed into the next season of Daredevil through this.
Yo,
I do I do believe uh Tom is gonna make an appearance in the Daredevil series eventually.
yo, nigga said KJ said you're talking to a sleep paralysis demon. Oh shit! But yeah, honestly though, like
Is that better?
there you go, bro. There you go. We can
Alright,
see
man.
you.
There we go.
No, actually, that don't help.
Sort
Okay,
of.
it's a little better. Now, but all jokes aside, bro, like again, I'm watching this on bootleg, but like
I definitely say do it. You're definitely gonna be happy you're doing it on 1, 2, 3 ABCs or whatever they call
like but the thing is just like there's a lot happening in this movie. So what the nigga turning into a spider, you got this shit going on with Daredevil and Fisk and Punisher. Then you got the plot thread with
it. If you think you're
him.
getting Man Spider, you can go ahead and tuck it back in your pants because it's not
So
happening.
it's
So
like there's a there's a lot happening in this movie. Just like I don't know what the fuck to expect, and like, and just speaking from experience, it's like when you have that many plot threads tied together, it's almost impossible to make it work in the tool, however long this movie is. Am I
But
tripping?
you're about to get this. I think you're gonna end up getting the Clone Saga, his next two movies, to close out his legacy of Spider-Man. The Clone
Yeah,
Saga is coming
yeah, because it's like,
because we don't know who Keith David is yet,
yeah,
and
because
you don't have
it's
Keith David do voiceover for two trailers if he doesn't have a prominent role.
so I don't know, man. This seems like a lot. I don't know, like, and it could be good, 100%. It could be good, but like every time I watch this trailer, like I'm left scratching my head, like, so what is your plot? Like, at least with No Way Home or the other ones, like you can pinpoint a certain plot. Like, okay, this is the
Well,
story. It just seems like this is just like it's mad stories.
so did you watch? All right, so I'm just gonna assume I am 38 years old. I am. Steph made me feel super young, super old earlier. Um, I'm gonna assume everybody on this stream currently watched the Spider-Man animated series, right?
Yeah.
Most of
Okay,
them.
cool. So, do you remember the particular arc when he was going through his transformation to become Man Spider?
Yes,
Y'all
Yeah.
remember
vaguely.
that part of it? Okay, his powers are acting faulty at one point in time, right? That's
Yes.
that. That's that. This is
Oh,
a
hold on.
hybrid story, so they're touching on that, right, to a degree. But you
Oh, hold
can't
on.
tell that story because the X-Men aren't here properly, and he doesn't have he doesn't have Kirk Connors, right? So the only person that you can really use, and Tony's dead, right? So the only person you can really use is Bruce Banner. So if you're gonna use Bruce Banner in a movie, well, well, we're gonna put the fucking Hulk in there, right? So am I okay with it? No, but it's out of necessity because of what the MCU is, right?
Yeah.
So if I deplug my brain to what I expect from you to tell me a Spider-Man Man thing or the other story, it makes sense. Also, I mean, I can think of worse ways to introduce Jean Grey. Maybe
Yeah.
I don't
Hold
know.
on. Oh,
I
hold
like.
on real quick. Hold on real quick. Steph, Tev, I know we gotta go to bed, dog. Just want to say thank you for popping through, dog. I appreciate you. It's always good to see you, dog. And don't worry, we ain't gonna spoil. I mean, well, I I'm I ain't gonna spoil. Well, I know
Oh,
Q
I mean,
wants you
I don't
to,
really
but yeah,
know it. I mean,
yeah,
I don't know anything concrete. I mean, I just kind of know. I mean, it's these are things that are not like if you've been watching, if you just live life, like in this space. This is not a known like you know what I mean. You can avoid it, but like it's I'm not gonna directly spoil it for you, but like you know what I'm saying. Like, it is what it is, kind of thing.
So Dame said this will be the best live action Spider-Man. Hey man, listen, the for me the best live action Spider-Man is the Toku Spider-Man. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the
Thank
best
you.
live action.
Thank
That's
you.
one. Hands down. If you don't know the Toku Spider-Man, bro, I don't know what the fuck you want.
Fucking thank you,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah, like Steph and all that. Steph, we know, bro.
Yes.
I
We
know
Yes,
know,
you do.
ball.
bro.
I don't
We
agree, but
know.
I know ball. I know
You
ball.
got a
You know ball
fucking
too?
giant
Yeah, we
robot.
know.
What are you
All three
talking
of us
about?
know ball. We don't ball, man.
But
Shit.
I don't know. I mean, I think visually it'll probably be the greatest Spider-Man movie for sure. I think technology wise,
Oh yeah.
Tom Holland is good. I like Tom Holland because he's invested in being Peter Parker, right? I'm glad that Uncharted shit didn't take off. Um,
I liked it. I watched it
and
recently. It's not bad.
I saw
It's
like
not
half of
bad.
it like at the dentist office or some shit.
The dentist office is crazy, bro.
No real shit.
He getting his mouth
Uh,
played with and watching Tom
hey,
Holland on
no, I
screen,
was
bro.
in the waiting room. Shit. Hey man, you could have reframed that.
My fault, bro.
Hey man, Steph, have you been getting some of the flagrant shit that he's been sending in the mornings, bro? I'd be like, dog. Sidebar, we'll get back on track, but it's stressful being this nigga friend sometimes, dog. I feel like I've been thinking it's something important, some business or some shit like that. It's like I had to see it, so now you got to see it. All right, bro. I
Yes.
appreciate you still.
To answer the question, yes, he does send me like insane shit.
Really insane shit.
Really
It's so
insane shit.
unhinged, bro.
Today was the weirdest one. Today was one of the weirdest one. It's not the most disgusting, but it's just odd. It's just
Some of the shit
peculiar.
it's eerie, it's weird, it's sexually vulgar sometime. I don't know, like you never know what his mood is.
Let me read this. Let me read this one to you. He just sent this and said, "Morning."
Sorry, chat.
Yes.
Sidebar. We just lore dropping on y'all. This is what happens when you send things to friends and they don't appreciate it. So go ahead. Read what I sent you this morning.
It's a drawing of a blueberry with like eyeballs. It's like a cartoon blueberry, just looking in a mirror, and it says, "If you're feeling a little blue, just remember, you're a sexy little berry with a juicy little booty, and you're gonna be a-okay."
And I was so confused, like, what's going on? It was such a turn from what I expected. I thought it was gonna be something depressing or like dark, and it was like uplifting, sort of. But like, huh? It's a juicy booty. All right, I guess so.
So chat, y'all. Chat, y'all don't send y'all friends good morning messages, inspiring, hopeful good morning messages. So am I the only one that's getting flagged for sending inspiring good morning messages?
Well, when the inspiring message is saying that I have a fat, juicy ass.
Do you not have a fat, juicy ass?
I'm not saying I don't. Okay. I do have one.
Okay.
Then. Like normally when you like send inspiring messages, you know, it's normally the stuff that you do send, right? Every once, you know, you do regularly be like, "Oh, I'm happy to have you as a friend."
Yeah.
You know, I love you, man. You know, I love you. Keep
it's
doing
like to lower our defenses.
It's great. You're always like, yeah, it's exactly that. You're like lowering our defenses so you can like stagger pressure us like way better. And then you'd be like, "Yo, you got a hog on you, man."
Do you not?
Yo, that's what it is. That's what you
have
do.
I been told so? Sure, but you know that's not the point.
Yo, man,
it's like, I love you, man. You're inspiring. You keep doing what you're doing. You're gonna get to where you are. I'm sure you got that hammer, but you know what?
Like, yo, it's kind of like the episode. It's like what Dave Chappelle said, talking about like, yeah, he's talking about white people don't talk about who they vote for. He was like, "Hey, man, who'd you vote for?" "Well, I was fucking my wife like this." "Hey, man, I don't want to know it." You know what I'm saying? Like, "Hey, who you voting for?" "But hey, man, Dave, I was hitting her like this." Like, hey, dog. You know what I'm saying? It'd be like, damn, I thought we were talking about comics for a second. How did we get here?
KJ, no, don't tell them to run. No, this is part of being. No, you don't tell them to run. They're not running. They are locked into this friendship for life. Especially if
the wording is just, the wording is crazy, yo. It's sound real Diddy. I mean, not Diddy as in the sexual part, but like contractual wise.
No. There's no running.
Unless from this it is that. Oh, okay.
There's no running from this friendship, okay? You're gonna enjoy these memes I send you. You're gonna like them.
Hey man, I'm gonna judge him by the first trip we do, man. The first boys trip is what we'll have to fucking. We'll see his true colors then.
Bro, the next booty warrior. Oh,
that's
Lord.
Crazy.
Whoa.
Not wrong, but that's crazy.
I think you technically used the wrong body part. I think it's foot warrior, probably.
Yeah. That's right.
It's probably the better, probably a more accurate term. Yeah, but to stir this conversation back to where it needs to be, I think it'd be visually really, really good. I'm grading this movie based on the Jean Grey of it all. If that makes sense, if they pull that off, if they make me leave the thing like, fuck, the X-Men are coming. If they make me leave the theater feeling like that.
Fuck, damn, I want to see a bunch of X-Men coming in them. God damn, bro. What the fuck? What kind of shit
to the theater?
On,
to the theater.
Coming to the theater, bro. That's even worse.
Oh man, what are we talking about?
God damn.
I was talking about the first appearance of the X-Men. And he's talking about Seaman, I think.
I mean, like I zoned out for a second. I heard coming to the theater and I'm like, okay.
Yeah, whoa.
I mean,
hey.
All right.
Are we jerking off in the seats, or is
Like,
that what we're doing?
what's going on, bro?
I don't really understand what's going on here.
I don't support that behavior at all.
I think we all got to go to bed.
Yeah, you know what? It's bedtime.
Yeah,
it's bedtime.
Yeah,
I
it's
guess
10
that's
o'clock.
how we're gonna end this.
Let's get the fuck
Perfect
out of
time
here.
in it.
Yeah,
All sticky in the back, Blackwing.
Oh,
I don't even know what that means, KJ.
Blackwing. Oh
but
shit, no, Blackwing. Well, shout out to Blackwing.
Oh,
Yo, throwing Blackwing in here is crazy, dog. He's not gonna like this when he wakes up. Blackwing is a homie of the channel.
I know. I thought he said something.
Oh shit.
Well.
Shit. Yo, Blackwing not going. Oh shit. Tess said, anyways, I'm going to bed because I need sleep. Yeah, we need sleep too, dog.
Yeah, we need
sleep. We are Jesus Christ. Yo, hey, listen.
Flavor water.
Listen, y'all. He said all stick in their Blackbird. They're playing. Ah.
Oh, Blackbird. Okay, I can't read. My fault.
No, it said
No,
Blackwing.
it said that.
Which is funny because
okay.
Blackwing is a friend of ours.
Okay. I thought I was bugging. I was like, okay, cool.
Yeah, all jokes aside, listen, I can't wait to watch Brand New Day next week, and hopefully they do the Jean Grey of it all good, and you know.
Let's hope it's not Jean Grey, but if it is, don't be surprised because it's the most not kept secret in Hollywood right now.
It's
so
nah.
The last poster is crazy, bro. Have you seen the final poster that they put out? It's crazy. Look at it. It's crazy. They just have this character.
Oh, sorry, I looked up Aunt May. My fault. Yo, oops, my fault. Hold on. Wrong.
I told he's a milk lover, and hey, I do love some top shelf milk though every now and then. Don't get me wrong. But I saw a tweet that said, "You can't trick me with these Sydney Sweeney bitches." I was around for Prime Megan Fox, and I was like, he knows ball.
Wait, hold on. Wait, which poster is it? Is it the one where you show us? Is it this one? Hold on. Is it this one?
It should be a poster where it's a woman in a hoodie in the bottom left corner, Scorpions in the top right, the bottom right. Oh no, yeah, bottom right corner. The hooded character that's shadowed out is in the bottom left corner, and I don't know. I just saw it on the timeline like earlier today.
Oh yeah, I'm not seeing anything, but I also. I'm not gonna. I don't want to take any chances on going on Twitter while I'm on here because Twitter's a place right now. But yeah, I'll look it up though. But yeah, listen, y'all. Thank you to everybody who came through. I know this was an impromptu stream, but we just want to kick it with y'all for a little bit. You know, talk some shit. We will be back, or at least I will be back on Sunday. Because it's Comic-Con weekend. So that
I'll be there.
Oh, yo, Streets is going to be crazy. Streets is going to be crazy this weekend, starting Thursday. So, listen, Sunday, we're going to be here.
Can we do a 2-minute rundown? What we think going to have it all in? Because we're not going to, I mean, it'll only be, did y'all already do, like, predictions on that?
I was going to do a little prediction, but, like.
We ran over.
Yeah, but, like, I mean, personally for me, if we're gonna do a quick, yo, KJ know me good, bro. Clap cheeks, rub feet, and have a good time. Yo,
okay,
hold on, wait, no. I'm gonna save that.
We said we were gonna do a lightning round, like 2 minutes. We were not.
I'm just taking a picture. I need that for something.
Oh, okay, never mind.
I need that for something.
Shit.
But yeah, Comic-Con. Quick thoughts. Static, Vixen,
Ziegler, probably.
As long as I get those two things, also we're probably gonna get some more updates on what the Dark Side. What is it? The Dark Side event that's gonna be in like 2027. Other than that, give me those.
Can we just say it? Can we just say it now?
What?
Like technically speaking, like I mean, you know, I mean,
start going.
Yeah. Can we just say it like? I mean, technically, we're not incriminating anybody. We don't know where we got the information from, right?
I didn't say. I just said static ongoing.
We could have give y'all an exclusive. We could technically. Nobody can have the balls to stand on it, but you know.
Well, I mean, we don't really know anything.
Yeah, we don't know anything.
We don't
I'm
know
just
anything.
saying,
We could just throw shit out there. Like,
I'm
we don't
just
actually
saying.
we don't have any like info on anything, right? Other than the
At
hardware
all.
book. But like
Static.
Listen, it would be great if we got a static ongoing announcement at Comic-Con.
It'd be really amazing if we get a static ongoing announcement.
that would
Oh
be very
my
cool.
gosh, it would be wonderful.
Do we tell them about the hardware book?
Oh shit. Oh fuck.
No, I shouldn't have brought that
Bro,
up. Oh, no.
Bro.
Vixen is probably booked and bagged.
Oh yeah,
I think
for sure.
I think we know that. Is Dennis Camp is he doing Shadow of the Bat? Is he doing something else?
We don't know.
Streets is saying Shadow of the Bat. Streets is saying Shadow of the Bat.
It's almost certainly Shadow of the Bat. But you know, they're keeping quiet about it.
Are we?
Yeah,
Are we getting an absolute Aquaman?
I think we're gonna do like it's mostly gonna be. I think it's mostly gonna be like next level stuff. I think that's where, you know, hypothetically, like the Vixen book, you know, if there's a static book, it's gonna be there. You know, we let the cat out of the bag. The hardware book.
The hardware book is definitely coming.
Yeah.
Sorry guys. Sorry.
Yeah, we don't. Yeah, I shouldn't have said anything. But
hardware's coming out.
Yeah, we're gonna do. Your next level panel is probably going to be those three, if those three are even happening. They'll probably leave Jonah and the Bat off. I don't think they'll announce those. Jonah, because of the whole Confederate soldier thing. Maybe we just soft announce that later.
It's not even a fucking thing.
Well, I mean, it's not a thing, but like these guys are terminally online. You know what I mean?
Fuck! I hate them. They hate every fucking thing. They fucking like, oh my god, bro! Like, fuck, bro, fuck. I'm not even gonna do it. I'm not even gonna fucking do it, bro. But like,
don't do it.
Hate y'all. Cause if you make me not get a Jonah Hex book, because you bitches keep thinking he's like a racist white man. He's fucking not. You know what I'm saying? I think he's actually banged a couple black chicks before, man. I don't know if that's a good thing. I don't know. But he's an equal opportunist. I don't know how to fucking say it, but like he's not the person y'all think immediately when you hear Confederate. Like I'm from the South, like technically, bro. Like, so it's like, yes, some of that shit has some really bad shit to it. Don't get me wrong, but like Jonah Hex, there's been a lot of work put into that character to make him stand apart from that. Every hero has to have a beginning, and he's an anti-hero. Anyways, if you don't enjoy Jonah Hex, you're the problem, not Jonah Hex.
I
didn't catch it fast enough, but like Rose's face when you said he was an equal opportunist was like crazy.
Because without context, it sounds fucking insane. It sounds fucking insane.
Okay, no, but for real, I feel like the next level stuff is probably just gonna be probably just
and
every
Legion.
book
Don't forget Legion too.
Oh yeah, Legion. Fuck. Probably like every book that we like know about, and then like probably the hardware book, and then you know,
what about absolute stuff?
And then it's gonna. That's what I mean when I'm saying like that's gonna be what like the next level stuff is. But then we move on to like absolute. I feel like absolute is probably gonna be a little light. It's probably just gonna be like the Aquaman book.
Yeah.
And then like maybe that Zatanna book. Maybe
Zatanna read one shot kind of thing.
Yeah, I mean, you know, who
Panels
knows,
of the
like,
Cassandra book, probably.
Yeah,
black and whites.
Yes, that's true. And then like mainline is probably not gonna mainline.
You get some
not
bad
like
seed information, probably.
Bad
probably,
seed.
Yeah.
What is it? The something Zod? Because that starts soon.
Yeah, we'll get some of that.
Oh,
the Zod event.
Which I need to pre-order.
You will probably get. So we'll probably get the first opening scene to Lanterns, probably.
Oh yeah.
We'll probably get the opening scene of that. We'll probably get an extended clip of that Bane scene that just dropped from Night's Fall animated.
That's right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we get some Man of Tomorrow footage. Maybe.
No way. It's too soon.
I think it's too early.
We could probably get some
or
set.
you might get
we could probably get like one of those like
casting
featurette.
confirmations. Casting confirmations. That might be.
Okay.
That's probably more suitable.
Yeah.
I don't know. This is a big panel for both companies. Actually, I think this Hall H is big for everybody. Like,
I think Marvel
it's
it'll
all
probably
H.
be Hall H, so they probably, I don't know, maybe we get some more Doomsday stuff, but like comic stuff, I think
Armageddon's probably gonna lead.
They're gonna get smoked again.
Yeah, Marvel probably gonna.
They don't really have anything primed up either, bro. I don't.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, the only thing you can really talk about is Armageddon, unless you're gonna start dropping some random new Ultimate Origin box people. I mean,
pack it
that
up.
can only
Pack
that's
it
not
up.
put
Pack it up.
the Wolverine game maybe. That's probably because maybe you announce a bullshit movie like Blade's actually starting.
Don't do that to me.
That's petty.
My
That's
fault.
bro. That's
do that.
petty, bro. That's petty.
All right,
Fuck.
my fault.
You say that,
Moon
but
Knight season 2.
I was literally sitting there like I was sitting here today saying like, wouldn't it be funny if there was actually no problems with it, and they just made the movie already, and they were just fucking with everybody for no reason.
Imagine though. All jokes aside, I would give so much respect to Kevin Feige.
It'd be funny
because I'm like, that is some grade A trolling.
That'd be great.
How old is Ali?
He's 50.
Okay, cool. Yeah, it's not happening. He'll be recast. He'll be recast. He'll be recast in about 2 years max.
Okay,
2 years max. He'll be recasted.
Okay, talk about. Okay, so I know we're past the Avengers topic, but like, can we at least say he will make a cameo in Doomsday?
You won't.
You said old man Blade. Oh fuck.
Yo, bro, come on, man. I think he gonna make. I think he gonna make a cameo, bro.
No.
In what? Secret Wars? You know what his
Yes!
cameo was? Eternals.
Yeah.
Did
And
he
you know
even
what?
like
And
make
it's
a
crazy. It was doomed from the start. He was doomed from the start. Not only the casting was bullshit, but it was doomed from the movie they chose to incorporate him into. Because why the fuck would he be the nigga in that talks to the Black Knight? What? Why?
Yo,
Why wouldn't he be in like?
bro said,
I
hell
don't
no.
know. Why wouldn't he be in Werewolf by Night or I don't know Moon Knight? What the fuck? All right, man. Hey, Kevin Feige, he'll rue the day that he brought up Blade, my nigga. You could have just left that shit alone, bro. You didn't even have to do that.
Well, it wasn't his idea.
Oh, I mean, they shouldn't even brought Blade up until they had a concrete plan, bro. Like they were ready to film.
No, I mean like they weren't gonna make a Blade movie at all. The plan was to just not do anything. It was Ali.
Oh,
but they were feeling themselves also too, because they just got off of Endgame, and they needed to make a splash. It was like, oh, Blade, and then there we go. Also, Tommy said he'll get an Easter egg line. He'll get an Easter egg line at best, maybe his sword.
Ooh.
I think we see him, bro. Because
you see Wesley Snipes before you see Ali, my boy.
It happened. It happened.
I'm cool with that. I'm cool with Snipes being in it, and then you lead into the reboot, the new era of Marvel MCU, and then you have your new Blade. I'm cool with that.
But hold on. I also say this though, bro. Did we really think we were gonna see Channing Tatum as Blade? Not Blade. Fucking
Channing Tatum is
Gambit.
Blade. What?
I mean,
that's like
you've been a hard you've like hard endorsed Ryan Gosling Black Panther. I shouldn't be surprised.
I was just about to say
I did actually. I did. So listen, if we could get Channing Tatum as Blade, I don't think Mahershala Ali as Gambit would be too far off.
Okay, all right, man. All right, go to sleep.
But no, I don't think it. I think it'd be. I think to answer your question, I think it'd be Snipes before it's Ali, or it might be both of them. Fuck it, this fucking give Fucking give him 30 seconds, bro. Give him some
Why
fame
not?
and call it a day.
Because at this point, you know, he was technically in Eternals. He's in the universe.
Yeah.
He
was in he was in that Marvel Zombie show.
Do we count that?
No.
Was he?
I'm just acknowledging that he was there.
Okay.
Yeah.
It counts then. Fine.
Yeah.
So I mean, it makes sense if you're gonna, you know, get rid of the universe anyways. All right, cool. Put him in. Yo, Tommy said he's a Luke Cage. I mean, he's
But
he's not
gonna
he's
not gonna
wrong.
hold you though.
He's
not gonna
wrong.
hold y'all. If my defenders don't get they just due, and whatever they got going on, it's gonna be a problem, bro. We're gonna because I need to see Christian Rittner in IMAX, if you know what I mean. All right.
Oh, brother, here we go.
And they say I'm the milkman.
Right.
They said I'm the milkman.
You are.
They said
I'm
the milkman. I'm the fucking milkman.
You said Sydney Sweeney should be Storm. You're the milkman.
No. I said no. I said Lindsay Lohan should be Storm. Okay. All right. Hold on.
She would be a kind of a dope Emma Frost though.
Nah, Storm.
No, stop.
Storm.
You can't keep doing this.
There's no black women in here, right? I hope not.
I mean, you never know.
That's a crazy clip to say out of context.
Oh shit! No, I love that. That's not what I mean.
Yeah, we're gonna have to put that one in the Q Core video.
The Q Core. Yo, hold on. Yo, KJ said both things could be true.
Wait, are y'all making a compilation of my outtakes?
At this point,
I mean, we've been talking about like doing a Steph core. I have no reason why we shouldn't do one for everybody.
Honestly,
we just take all the funny shit we say.
Oh, that would be hilarious though.
So I'm just saying, dog. I'm here for Lindsay Lohan as Storm. Like, even if she pops up as Storm in Avengers Doomsday, that's one movie I will go see 5 times over.
Chat, please don't clip this. Please don't.
Because listen, the multiverse exists. All right, there is a universe where Ryan Gosling is Black Panther.
I want better.
Hey, remember that episode of Rick and Morty where they just gave a portal gun to a random person? We can't give you a portal gun. Nah.
Bro, I want better for you, but you don't want better for yourself.
We can't give you a portal gun.
Why?
You'll destroy it. You'll bust the timeline. You would do it just to see the world eat itself. I know you.
Okay, would you? Okay, hold on. But would you not be entertained?
1,000%. But do I want to live in a world where Emma Frost is Halle Berry? Well, actually, I'm not even mad about that.
No. That was good. Hold up.
So race swapping is okay.
Yes,
it's okay
in certain contexts.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
And there's a black Emma Frost technically right now, that's really hyped up. So,
I mean, there's a black MJ.
Yeah, and that's not that's Michelle Jones. That's Michelle Jones. That's not Mary Jane.
We're not doing
Get it
this.
right. We're gonna do it because that was stupid. It's Kevin Feige being a dickhead again. Michelle Jones, don't piss me. Don't play in my goddamn face, MJ. Oh,
also, KJ said the discourse would be gold though. Yo, listen, I would eat that shit up. Listen, you thought I ate it up when Hydra Cap was a thing? Oh my, bro, that would extend my life by 30 years just to see the meltdown.
Man, there would be some whiny little bitches. Now, that ever happened, bro. Both ways though. Man, I don't even want to see White Storm. Because White Storm, oh my Jesus, oh my God, the thesis statements here are gonna make my ass itch. Oh shit.
Bro.
Okay, let's get back on topic.
Listen,
what are they gonna do with Comic-Con? What is Marvel gonna do with Comic-Con?
All right, so we all agree that Vixen, hardware, static, and Bloodwind getting books, right?
That's
Yeah.
DC, but yes.
Vixen by Tom King.
Oh,
I
yeah.
need
No,
it.
That's right.
no,
I need it.
No.
I need it. I need
No.
it.
Please, no.
Yes.
no.
Oh my gosh. Yes.
We're not gonna take this away from Stephanie Williams. We're not gonna do that.
not doing
Now
that.
this goddamn podcast, we're gonna let Stephanie have her win. All right.
I mean, at this
No.
point, it's Wonder Woman with Tom King and Stephanie Williams. So why can't it be Tom King writing and then
Because it's her fucking idea.
Yeah, it's kind of her idea. It doesn't work.
But Wonder
this
Woman
joke
was
doesn't
Tom
work.
King's idea, and look at how many issues she's doing.
Whoa! Are you saying Tom King
sure,
created
whatever.
Wonder Woman? Is that what you're saying?
You just don't want to see women succeed too much.
That's not what I said.
That's a crazy
Look at all
clip.
the-
I know
okay,
that's not what you said. That's
okay,
not the
look at
literal
all-
thing that you said. But
look
we
at
can
all the
look at
praise I have
patterns
given
and we can
women
see that
on
is
this
you.
fucking
That is your
stream.
person.
Look
That
at
is
what,
who
look
you
at
are. That
all
is
the
your
praise
soul.
I've
Hey,
given women on
right
this
there.
fucking stream,
All right?
bro.
Hey, Steph, he's
at
just
all the
adding to his
fan
core video.
He's just adding to the. He's just doing shit to add to the core video.
Hold on,
You
time
can't-
out.
you can't-
Hold on. Excuse me. Thank you, Tommy. Yo, I'll be entertained with a black Emma Frost.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'm not far off.
No, you're doing the exact opposite.
Because that's one of the race swaps that could actually be beneficial to the character. Just being real, but we just know that that's not a character that you can play that game with. That's like saying I roll out a black Dick Grayson. I ain't mad at it because Marlon Wayans is supposed to basically be that, but
Yeah.
but the 70-year-old white dude is gonna eat himself. just being real. He's gonna have a conniption fit. Just shoot touch Dick Grayson. And rightfully so. I mean, hey, I would be mad too. What the fuck? I thought I was Robin growing up. Now he got waves and shit. Maybe, whatever.
KJ saying Ro wants to just see white women succeed. Yep.
Hold on. I want to see all women succeed.
Clearly not.
Yes, I do.
Clean it up, crack whore. Clean it up.
I want to see all women succeed.
Clearly not. You're sitting here saying like, oh, Stephanie is like has an idea for a Vixen book. We should latch Tom King onto that bitch. No.
Do you know what the timeline would do? Do you know what the rhetoric would be? They would eat Tom alive. Oh,
Good.
Not only is he a war criminal, he doesn't want to see black women succeed.
Good.
Boy, don't put that
This
jacket
one
on my
time.
boy
Good.
like that, man.
Listen, bro.
Okay,
I'm
you know
just
what? Okay.
I'm just equal opportunity, man. I'm just
No, you're
equal
not.
opportunity. Yes, I am.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am. I believe in
not.
a multiverse. I believe in a multiverse. So excuse me for wanting to see something more than the norm. Excuse me.
This isn't
Then
the
go
norm.
read the comic.
When was the
then.
last time?
Go
When
read
was
the
the last
comic.
time
then.
Vixen had an ongoing?
Ever.
She was in Birds of Prey.
That's not a solo ongoing.
Boy, that's a political ass answer right there, boy. Learn from your president, huh? Learn from your president.
Yo, KJ said your rose like Jonah Hex.
Oh man.
Oh shit. Oh shit. You like Cat when we first came out the ice? Oh shit.
I mean, shit. Bro, since we changing niggas like origins, I mean, fuck it, why not? Why the fuck?
Damn.
Bro. Oh shit.
Okay. Anyway, Marvel.
So Marvel books, they don't have anything prime. They'll probably talk about that stupid X-Men Fantastic Four X-Force crossover that's going on. I think that's the only thing they got going.
Ugh.
Is there no Spider-Man 1000. They'll probably talk about that.
Yeah, they could talk about
They'll probably
that.
talk about that.
Yeah. Comics wise, they got really nothing to talk about. I'm just gonna
Armageddon and that.
They're gonna show probably season 1 for Tokon, just like all 4 characters probably at once.
Shit,
Yeah.
They're definitely gonna do that.
It might be a video game kind of session for them this year.
Yeah, it might be. It might
That's
be.
really the
'cause,
only
like,
thing they got going this year.
yeah, because
honestly.
EA, they canceled that Black Panther, but Iron Man is they're still working on Iron Man.
They canceled it.
Yeah, it's
What
been shelved
I
for,
guess it
for
makes
like a
sense,
year.
but I mean, oh my god.
Yeah, they
And then
couldn't.
DC wants to drop DC fucking KO as a goddamn mobile gamer. I can't win for shit. Shit. Oh, my bad, Steph. Oh my god. Now I gotta buy a PlayStation to even play this shit. Right? I gotta buy a PlayStation to play Wolverine. I fucking hate Marvel, dog.
A dog, a man.
I feel stupid for like we paid all this attention to DCKO and none of us like it never clicked for any of us that it's really just called Dicko.
I saw that this on the timeline today. I
feel really stupid for not noticing that. But
I like it.
Regardless,
I like it.
Regardless, yeah, Tokon. I'm just gonna. It's probably just the Fantastic Four.
Dicko,
yeah,
Dicko.
Yeah, it's just called Dicko.
That's fire.
That's crazy.
That's fire.
Oh, and it's like DC can't help themselves sometimes, dog. Like you getting your ass. Like one thing I will say, we are kicking ass comic wise. Like the last 5 years, I ain't gonna lie. I did an audit of my books. I came out my garage for my daughter's birthday party, so I ended up going through some of my crates and shit. Right. I ain't gonna lie. I didn't realize. Fuck. It's one arc that's been going on for a goddamn what fucking story is it, bro? Like the Green Lantern shit, it's been going on for Jeremy Adams has been on Green Lantern for a fucking minute, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's doing his thing.
It's a fucking minute, dog.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, damn. I was looking to do like I was looking to my Apple album, my photo album, right? You know, I was looking for a scan for an artist, and I looked at a cover. And I looked at my like how my daughter, with the age of my daughter, I'm like, damn, Quinn was 2 when this shit was going on. Quinn's 4 now. And I'm like, damn, it's been at least a solid 2.5 year run.
2023 he started.
And yeah, bro. So
damn.
like he's pushing, y'all talk a lot of shit about Jeremy Adams, but he's gonna have a lot of real estate coming up.
We on issue 30 now?
And he's making Aquaman, he's basically what Jeff Johns' second act of DC should have been. Basically, he's taken all his story plot lines and made them better or added to it. Green Lantern and Aquaman.
No matter.
I'm just telling you.
He's probably going to get a book announced too.
He should, but I mean, what character would it be? It would have to be somebody kind of like he writes a certain type of character, right? So it got to be somebody that's like in that same mode of Hal and Arthur. I mean, the only person I could see him get, honestly and truthfully, would be Green Arrow.
Yeah, I thought the same thing, but I think based off the conversation me and you had, I still want to put Tom Taylor on Green Arrow
for sure.
I can see the gears moving in your head, Ro. You're fighting the urge to say Vixen again.
Oh shit!
You see how my friends do me? I left that shit 5 minutes ago. You see how they do me?
I
want y'all to see how
Taylor
they
have
do
any
me.
other books? He just has Detective, huh? Which has been great, actually.
Taylor only has. Well, he has Dark Knights of Steel.
Oh yeah, that just came back out. Yeah, that came back out. But that's probably already been written for a minute, honestly.
Isn't that another writer? Or is it? It was a spinoff.
No, I mean, there's an Aquaman like one-shot spinoff. But like that's Steel 2 is Taylor.
We'll probably hear something about the next half of New Gods from Ram V. Honestly,
yes, probably.
We'll probably hear something about that. I know we're pivoting from Marvel a little bit, but like Marvel really is kind of light this year. They've skipped Hall H the last 2 years, I think, right?
Something like that.
So I mean,
I think movie wise, Marvel might have something, but comic wise, and like I said,
video game entertainment, yeah.
But like Marvel's not gonna start popping off on the comic side again until like
next year.
When Wacker, until Wacker like really settles in and we get the Secret Wars of it. Also, it's.
I think what's gonna happen is this.
Probably another Moon Knight relaunch.
1000%. I think this is logically what they need to do. Or I think if I'm Wacker right now, you're looking at his plot lines. Like X-Men, they got to run their course. They got to end that shit because everybody hates Ash out of the Ashes. Everybody hates it. I don't know what.
Rumor is it's ending soon. Rumor is that December they're packing it up.
Somebody said Gail Simone's X-Men run is like a cockroach, just won't die. I was like,
crazy.
damn, y'all
That's
can't do
insane.
y'all
Hold
can't do
up.
my girl like that, bro.
That's
Y'all can't do my girl like that, bro. But I think you gotta let this Spider-Man. You just gave Spider-Man a first cousin, bro, for no reason. Like, we got to get to 1,000, and then I don't know what they're gonna do at that point, because 1,000 would be the greatest moment to go ahead and say Mephisto event. Let's reset this shit again, because as I've said before, they've been building up to a Mephisto Spider-Man event for a long time, and they just won't do it. And I don't know why. Because Miles has made a deal, Kane has made a deal, fucking Ben's made a deal, fucking Mayday's stuck in purgatory.
I mean,
The second greatest Spider-Man event is right there, but nobody will fucking do it.
I mean,
But
that's why I said wait until Secret Wars, right? I said, well, this is what I said.
Within what can you do in that time frame for 2 years?
Here's what I said, right? It's not just only Spider-Man. It's not, right? From now until Secret Wars, right? So you said it perfectly. You gotta let everybody tell their final stories, get it out the way. And while you're telling your final stories, right, build up to some kind of event, whatever it is. I don't know at this point because it's fucking 10:15. I don't know. And this event is gonna hopefully bring everybody's current stories together. Unless your shit is selling, don't worry about it. But everybody else, this is the swan song. Secret Wars happens on Marvel side. Cool. If this is the time they want to do the Spider-Man Mephisto shit, whatever, cool. Pack it all up. Because when Secret Wars happens, you do your reboot and then everybody starts clean. That's the best way to do it. The best way to do
That's how we can end it.
That's the best way to do it. Best way to do it. So, guys, thank you so much for rocking with us. I know we derailed the fuck out of that with the last like 20 minutes, but that's what we do. Like, man, we just having fun over here. But we will be back on Sunday to kick it with you guys again. We giving you three a week. This is unheard of. 3 a week, unheard of. We might be on the Joe Budden podcast type shit.
Where the horn at?
Oh, hold on. I have a horn. I do have a horn. Hold on. There you go. So listen, we might be on the Joe Budden podcast. Like, all jokes aside, man, thank you so much, everybody who kicked it with us from the beginning of the stream to the end of the stream. If you dropped out or you popped in and popped out, thank you to the first time viewers. Yeah, listen, man. Yo, thank you, KJ. That's a good way to end. He said, I'd kiss you on the forehead and tuck y'all in if I could. You know what? Thank you, KJ. We're going
man.
Go to sleep after that, bro. You know what? Good night. I have nothing more to say. Like, subscribe. Thank you, KJ. I appreciate you, dog.
Appreciate you too.
All right, man. Night, y'all.
Good night, y'all.